everyone, and welcome to another video on the Rogue Dice. Today, I'm joined by Chris. He's brought his lovely nids once again, and he's going to be taking on the Death Guard. A little bit different today, though, because we're going to be using the White Dwarf to play the beta rules for the Malestrom missions that they've released. If you remember these from 8th, they were the missions with the random objectives with the cards. So obviously there's no cards because it's in beta, but there's charts you can use. We will explain it once we've got it all set up. Before the battle starts, we'll explain the deployment type because you roll randomly, and we'll explain which block of objectives we've picked because there's different blocks, and then you roll at the start of each turn. So at the start of each turn, we can explain which ones we've got for our turns. So there's a lot of admin on our side, so we won't show you all the admin because it'll just make the video way longer than it needs to be. We'll just quickly explain how we can get points at the start of each turn. So I think that'd be the easiest thing to do. So,
yes.
Yeah, looking forward to these. We've decided to do this because Chris is obviously using an army that doesn't have a codex, and we felt as a group to try and balance it out a bit. Use this, it's a bit more random, a bit more fun, it's not as serious. So it'll just, it gives the nids a better chance. So we'll see how it goes.
And Maelstrom's just far fun. We've all played it in 8th.
Yes.
It is the carnage.
It's absolute carnage, and I always did terrible at it because I always drew cards I couldn't do. But there's rules and stuff they put in to help with that. And as always, if you look in the description down below, there is a cheeky little code you can use on the Living Realms website. The link is also in the description, and that gives you a little bit extra off on your gaming goodies. So if you want some new 40k stuff, some new Age of Sigmar, or new trading card stuff, or board games, use that code with the link down below and get yourself some swag. And I will run through my Death Guard. So, I'm running a battalion. I am starting off, we have a Lord of Contagion. He has the Man Reaper and the Orb of Desiccation, which is like a funky grenade that I can throw. And then he has the Plague Company that I've taken is the Harbingers, so they are the first Plague Company. And he has the Warlord trait of Shamble Rot, which is if you're in contagion range at the start of your movement, roll a d6 for each enemy unit, 4+ to take a mortal wound, 6, they take d3, so it's alright, a bit of mortal woundage. And obviously I can do funky stuff like Explosive Outbreak or Flash Outbreak, so I can transfer it to a unit that's up the board and then they can spread it out on mortal wound units, so we'll see how that goes. Malignant Plaguecaster is the second HQ. He has Miasma of Pestilence, so it's -1 to hit. Then Purescent Vitality, so +1 strength, +1 toughness, so I can make a unit really obnoxious for you to deal with. Probably the Terminators.
Probably the Terminators.
Probably the Terminators. So then, onto the troops. 2 blobs of 20 Poxwalkers.
They're going to hold the Jetsis and just stand there.
Yeah, they're just going to stand there. It's fun. I like them. They're just a good screen. So we'll see how they do. They help. The first time I used them, they just held objectives. But obviously, the objectives work a little bit different in Maelstrom. So we'll have to see how they're used. But because I think all the objectives go in like no man's land. So they're actually going to be further forward, so maybe they'll get into combat.
I can see them winning the game for you.
It's going to be carnage. I've got funky stratagems, so I can bring d6 back.
Ooh.
Not d6, sorry. I think I roll 7 dice, and every 3 up I bring 1 back. So I played against Sam, and he only killed 1 because I brought 6 back, because it's me.
Yes.
Yeah.
We all saw last game about your dice.
Yes, my dice can be interesting. So then the first unit of Plague Marines is a 10-man blob. There is 2 Blight Launchers, 3 Plasmas. The remaining Plague Marines are Bolters. The second Plague Marine squad is 7. We have 2 Plasmas, 1 Blight Launcher. Easy as that. On to the elites. A 6-man squad of Blight Lord Terminators with a Plague Spear, so like a gooey flavour. So it's fun. Then we have, this is where it gets, this is the little extra secret spice to my list. Alright, this is the KFC secret herbs and spices. This is the support characters. So obviously Death Guard, you can take 3 support characters in 1 slot. So I have a Tallyman. So for everyone who doesn't know, and Chris, because you've not played yet, the Tallyman gets to pick 1 unit that's core in the command phase. It gives them +1 to hit.
Not bad.
Which is good. He's got the, I paid a CP to get an extra relic. So he has the Toll Keeper, which means any unit within 6 inch, when they shoot, any 6s explode. So I can make Plasma explode, I can make Blight Launchers explode.
Oh dear.
So it could be interesting. Obviously Death Guards, there's not loads of shooting, but it could help me generate a few extras. So that's him. The Plague Surgeon, he has the first relic, which he has the Fugger's Helm, which increases all his auras by 3 inch. So he gives a 6 up feel no pain in 3 inch. That's now 6 inch.
You will feel no pain.
I love a feel no pain. So that's him. Yeah, there's not much else to say about him really. And then we have the Foul Blight Spawn, who obviously enemy unit within 3 inch I can pick in your fight last.
Yeah.
He's got his Gooey Flamer. It's upgraded with Viscous Death, so I get to re-roll the d6 shots if I'm not happy with it, which is nice. The Biologist Putrefier I didn't get really to use, so what he does is he injects a unit, like he buffs them.
Okay.
So I could buff the Terminators, and then any 6s to hit or wound, we'll check when we're playing, they do mortal wounds in addition. And obviously he's got his Blight Racks, so when I'm throwing grenades, I can do like damage 2 grenades. But there's the stratagem to detonate grenades in combat, so it turns them into pistol 6. They automatically hit. So there's some funky things you can do.
Lots of mortal wounds coming my way.
Someone commented as well that the stratagem for the grenades, you don't have to only use it in combat. You can use it outside of combat. So you could use it and you could turn the grenades into like pistol 6 automatically hit in the shooting phase, which is gross because I thought it was only in combat. But we'll double check the wording on it. But that's pretty good.
Insane.
It's so good. That's all the secret sauce. Then we have my little Blight Hauler. He goes trundling around. He's got a multi-meller and a missile launcher, so I can shoot at some of the bigger nid stuff that comes out. And then I have a Plague Burst Crawler to round off the list. So I'm 14 points under, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah, we're not bothered. So that is my list. So I'm excited to try this Maelstrom, but I'll let you go over your list, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So take it away with your beautiful Tyranids.
I'm looking forward to Maelstrom. They've let me out of the terrain building quarters.
We let him out of his dungeon. We keep him locked in his workshop. So Chris is currently, we can't tell you, Chris is working on some new snow terrain. So we're going to have a snowboard come in and it's going to look beautiful, and I'm going to get some extra bits to help top up what Chris has made. And then when we finally get our community page, we'll be able to do polls, and you guys, the viewers, can vote in them and be like, we want a desert board or we want a jungle board.
Be merciful, because I have to build it all and paint it all. So
pick the hardest thing.
So the ice board, to elaborate on Kyle as well,
Yes.
is not just pure ice, it is a mining complex.
Yes.
There will be a centerpiece for this, which is, I think you've seen parts of what
Seen parts of it. I'm very excited. It's going to be very, very nice. But that's a tale for another time, but we just want to give you a little teaser of what was coming to the channel when we get the community page, so we can involve you guys more. But we digress. Take it away, Chris.
Thank you. So, of course, a battalion for my Tyranids. We are going for Jormungandr, because it's that colours, and I love trying to pronounce that name every time.
Jormungandr, I think?
Jormungandr, it's...
We pronounce it every different way every time. Every click,
time.
yeah.
I'm just going to call them Yorgies from now on.
Yorgies works for me.
Yorgies.
Yorgies it is.
So, we have my new HQ option, because the Broodlord got viciously cut in half by Sir Crumpington.
Sir Crumpington, the finest orc around. The most dapper orc.
Yes, we are converting him a little top hat and orcish monocle as
Definitely.
we speak.
Yes, it needs to be done.
It does. So we have the Hive Tyrant here. He is armed with Rendering Claws. He's also got a heavy venom cannon, which has been upgraded to the Miasma cannon. That is a range 36, D3 shots for assault, strength 9, -2 free damage. The funky rules, or the KFC Spice, if I'm within 8, it hits automatically, and it always wounds on 2s unless you're a vehicle.
That's nice.
That is so nice.
Does it only always wound in 2s if you're within the thing? It's just always wounding.
It's always wounding on 2s.
Okay.
And if I'm within 8, I hit automatically.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. And you're gonna want to be within 8.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna want to get
So
up
high
like a
time.
grill. Yeah.
Have to. He's also got an adrenaline gland, so +1 to assault and advancing.
Nice.
Because I know what monsters are like and they're going to get shot very easily, he's come with his bodyguard, Hive Guard, who also come with claws.
Do they give the bodyguard roll?
Yes, they do.
Very nice. Very
So
nice.
if he takes a wound, I can roll,
Pass it
and
on.
they'll then take a mortal wound instead.
Ah, it's like shield drones all over again.
It is.
Without the annoying feel no pains.
Apart from these have 2+ armor themselves,
Oh, okay,
because
yeah.
of my cover.
That's cool.
Yes. So that's an elite option, but it goes into it. My other HQ options, we have the Neuron Throw, who is back to provide backfield synapse.
Yes.
And the prime as well to lead up the rather large amount of warriors I brought.
Yeah, that's a lot of warriors.
That's a lot of warriors.
I like it. I love Tyranid warriors.
I do so much. So there is not a gaunt in this entire list. Everything is on a big base or medium base and larger.
Yeah, we're on the big boy bases
We
now.
are indeed. So, to go for the warriors, we have the returning squad of Death Spitters and free venom cannons. I nearly said heavy venom cannons, I wish. That'd be amazing. To the second squad, arms pretty much the same, all Death Spitters, but 3 Barb Stranglers instead.
Ooh.
So they are upgraded Death Spitters, a bit more longer range.
Yeah.
Same stat line, strength 5, -1 AP. But if there's 10 or more models, it's +1 to hit, and it counts as blast.
Oh, wow.
And they are assault D6.
Ooh, so like against my Poxwalkers, you get
Yeah.
6 shots. That's really good.
It's really good. We've also got something a bit more funky. We've got a unit of 6 entirely made of bone swords.
I like it. I like it a lot. My
I
inner
know.
blood angel is very happy.
I can tell. I can tell. So, no shooting weapons at all, but it is 2 pairs of bone swords on each, which comes out to then 5 attacks for them each.
That's spicy.
-2 rend, and just 1 damage. But
That's a lot of attacks.
That's a lot of attacks.
What strength are they?
Solid strength 4 though, I'm afraid.
Do bone swords not give them a bonus?
+1 attack for each pair.
No strength bonus.
No strength bonus though.
I reckon they'll probably get a strength bonus.
They might
in the
do.
new
I
codex.
think they might go up to power sword level or a bit better.
Like give the +1 strength type
yeah.
thing, yeah.
But we'll have to see in the months or years that follow.
Whenever it comes, yeah.
To round out my troops choice, we have a cheeky unit of 3 Rippers. To pop up, grab
Why
an
not?
objective, because as Kai has mentioned before, points win prizes.
Points indeed do win prizes, but the only problem is, in this game, the points are random. so we'll have to wait and see what
They
happens.
may well be.
Yeah.
To my fast attack, we have a unit of 3 Raveners, Death Spitters mounted in the chest, Rending Claws, try and pick off some small things if they come about.
Yes, I like it.
And to the bigger creatures now, we have the returning Trigon. He's unfortunately been downgraded to a normal Trigon, he's not a prime.
You got a demotion.
He did a little bit, unfortunately. The Tyrannifex is back with his Rupture Cannon.
Oh boy.
And a new addition, we've got the Exotrine, which I know I pronounced wrong. Please tell me how I do it in the comments. With his
I'm going to pronounce it wrong as well, don't worry about it.
too many new names, with his basically plasma battery on the back.
Nice.
The only thing I think of when I think of him, and you're going to agree on this, go on, Starship Troopers, big bugs.
You big bugs, yeah. But the only good bug is a dead bug.
That's a lie. That's a lie, sir. So, we'll see you then on the first turn.
Yes, we will be back with the deployment and we'll explain what on earth is going on with Maelstrom. So we are back. We have deployed. Chris, would you like to walk us through your deployment, sir?
My deployment, of course. Now, for the Maelstrom mission, we are doing Search and Destroy.
Yes, for the deployment map. So as you can see, that's the little bubble in the middle, isn't it?
So we had a 9-inch bubble, which surrounded the entire centre, which was a complete no man's land.
Yes.
We then had a half divide. Half board,
Yeah.
in the old-fashioned quarter, so 9-inch bubble into a corner.
Opposite
Kyle
ends.
won the dice roll. He selected to defend here. I've gone for the attack on this side because I have to go opposite. Now for our objectives, we have markers down 1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, so they're like in a line. I'll pan up so you can see like a line all
Yeah.
the way up the board.
Very interesting. For the deployment, we've got the Trigon obscured for the opening turn, so you can try and pick something off. A mountain of warriors in the centre with the.
As you were putting them down, I was saying to Chris, like looking at them, because I was over there,
Yeah.
deploying over there, and he's put the warriors down. It just looks so nice, like a horde of warriors. Just looks so good.
Love it. So we've got the horde of warriors there with the Hive Tyrant at the back and his motley crew of Hive Guard.
Little crab guard going on.
Crab Guard, we've got to refer to them as that. Crab Guard.
Crab guard. Look at him with the little claws. Look at Ace.
The Raven is also obscured.
Yes.
Here, ready to go and sweep on the side. And the Exotrine trying to pick off anything that's on the flank.
Yes, and then you've got your other.
Nice.
Is that the Exocrine?
Exocrine, Tyrannifex.
Tyrannifex. Okay.
He's playing sweeper at the back. And the mission we're playing is Ambitious Surge. So, we'll go for it in more detail, but we have 3 categories of missions.
Yes.
We'll then roll a d3 to see which one we get,
Yes.
and then roll d6 for the actual mission for that turn.
Yeah, because you roll the d3, it goes to a chart, and then you roll the d6 and you get one off that, and I believe you get 3 of those a turn.
Yeah.
So you'd roll 3d3, then you'd roll the D6 separately as well. But what did you pick for your 3 categories, Chris?
We have, since I am the attacker,
Yes.
I have gone for Raid,
Yes.
Eradication, and I believe Surge.
Very, very thematic,
Indeed.
sir.
What did you go for, sir?
So I went holding the line, makes sense, I'm Death Guard. And then I went brought low, and the last one was Territory.
So very defensively.
Very defensive, but funnily enough, me and Chris didn't even read what the categories were. I just went, that sounds like something Death Guard would do, and I picked it. And Chris went, I'm attacking, I'm picking these. So it's the fun, it's
Makes
random.
sense.
We'll see what happens. But I can go through my deployment, but Chris made reference to the ambitious surge.
Indeed.
The special rule for this mission is, at the start of the round, when we generate our objectives, I pick one of Chris's, Chris picks one of mine, and if we get either of those, we get double points.
We are betting on each other not to...
Yes, you want to pick the one that... I want to pick the one that Chris doesn't get, and Chris wants to pick the one that I won't get. Because there's 6 missions, and each one has, like, funky rules and stuff, which is pretty cool. But onto my deployment. As Chris explained, we have the circle in the middle, and then we have the table quarter and the table quarter. So I've got Plague Marines on that objective ready, Pox Walkers on that objective, my Termies in the middle, the Plague Caster and all the buffing characters there to make them obnoxious. My Blight Hauler is just hid behind there. He's going to trundle out, and he can chuck some Melter and missiles over here somewhere, see what he can do. Plague Burst, more Poxies in the ruins that's obscuring. The Plague Marines, so I hid them there. Turn 1, if I lose it, they can't be shot at unless Chris goes all the way out on the flank. And obviously, if I get turn 1, I just move up, touch the ruin, and then I can shoot through it. So they're pretty secure.
Pretty secure.
Would you like to grab a dice, sir?
This time, because we are doing the Maelstrom.
Yes.
It is not first turn on the highest. Whoever rolls highest selects.
Yes,
the old-fashioned way.
The old-fashioned way. So let's go. So that's a 4.
It's a 6.
Oh wow. The Tyranid dice coming in clutch. Would you like to go first
I
or
would love
second?
to go first.
So Chris is going to go second. So what we'll do is we will be back. Chris, did I say you're going second?
Yeah, I said I'm going first.
I have had a brain fart. Chris is going first, but what we'll do... this game mode's already broken me. There's too much admin. So what we'll do is we'll be back at the end of Tyranid's movement, and Chris will explain what he rolled up for the missions. We won't show us rolling the missions because it'll add like...
That'll take too long.
It'll add like an hour to the video. So we'll just roll them off camera and we'll explain how he's going to get points and which one I picked as well.
Yes, indeed. You join us at the end of Tyranid Move 1. As you can see from the board, we've sent the Raveners down the right-hand flank, trying to secure this objective and hold there. The Bone Sword Warriors, making the cheeky way around the side. The other 2 sets of warriors moving up to firing positions, including the characters, and the Ravener on the very long flank, which is probably going to be very bad for him. I imagine he's going to get shot down. I know what you're like. For our missions we roll, mine first are Break Their Will, which is something to do with morale.
I have to lose 6 models to morale. Yeah, it's horrible.
No, again, that one does.
So obviously... Side note, because of the mission special, I picked that one, that if Chris gets that, he gets double points, because I'm horrible.
No.
Not happening.
Not happening.
Next one.
Mulligan it. The next one is Dominate. I have models in 3/4 of the board, which currently I am.
Yes, currently you're fine. So these are scored at the end of the battle round, so... Yeah, Chris is currently fine. He's going to be getting points for that.
And the other one is Hit Them Hard. Do lots of damage and start wiping off some units.
Yes.
Maybe not one I'm going to achieve now.
Was it 3 units?
I believe it was 2. But
2. We'll double check it, yeah. We're still learning. The problem is there's no cards, so there's a lot of admin. So if we slip up on anything, please bear with us. And I think what me and Chris spoke about it off camera. So what we're going to do is for this first round, we're going to explain what are ones that we've got, but then future rounds, when we score them, we'll just tell you that we've scored them. Otherwise, we're going to add like an extra 10-20 minutes onto the video each round while we have to explain everything. So the video will just become like 3 hours long and it'll be crazy. So we'll just try and speed it up.
Next time we'll try and get pop-ups in the corner.
Yeah, we could do that way,
on that.
Yeah, we'll work on something.
Okay. But so you join us for the psychic phase.
Yes.
Nothing else is really much in range, so we're going to cast Catalyst.
Ooh.
From the Neuron Throat.
Yes.
Which is our funky spell to give us some feel no pain. We're going to cast that on the Bone.
The Bone Boys.
Yes, indeed. It's a casting value of 6.
Very nice.
I don't believe anything of yours is in range.
So it's 24 inch for the deny, isn't it? Is it 24?
What's 18?
We're...
I can double check.
Yes.
So we did check it. Kyle is right, it is 24. For a man who doesn't use psychers very often, he's spot on. However, no one is in range to deny.
So yeah, so it doesn't matter. My caster's there, I'm like 28 out, so yeah, it's fine to cast. His catalyst, it goes off.
It does. So, the Bone Sword Warriors now get a 5+ feel no pain.
That's very scary.
To be fair, I'm taking it though, it's not you.
If it was me, it would be horrific.
I know, and Sam will be running around those barriers again.
Do you have any more psychic, sir?
No, nothing else is in range, unfortunately. The average Tyranids spell is about 18 inch.
That's fair enough. And because it is still the start, well, it's not the full start of the battle round, I'll go over my objectives that I have to do as well. And then Chris can tell you which one he picked for double. Okay. So my first objective is Expelled, which at the end of the battle round, if there are 2 table quarters that are free of enemy units, I get 5 points. I have one that I'm probably not going to get, Coordinated Strike, which Chris put the double points on for me.
Yes, indeed.
So I would get 5 points. I believe it's 5, could be 8, but it would then double up. But basically, I have to kill a vehicle or monster, so this guy.
There's 4 to be fair.
Or like those. But I have to do it with at least 3 units taking a wound off it.
That's crazy.
So it's... You have to like really think about doing that.
Yeah.
And then my final one, I'm just going to get 5 points for, hopefully.
Yes.
Is if Chris doesn't have a unit in my deployment zone, I get 5 points.
Yeah.
That's a really good one for me.
Really good one for you.
So obviously Chris didn't pick that for double points because he'd just be giving me 10 points. But that is the objectives. We will go to the shooting phase and then we will return.
And you join us at the top of the shooting round. The Exocrine is going to fire first. He can trace lines to the Plague Marines over there. So, he has his heavy bio cannon.
Yes.
6 shots. He has not moved, so he will fire twice.
Yes, he will.
And he will fire it freeze to hit. So,
okay, here we go.
So let's see. New boy, can he do well?
We're just rolling it there for me, sir?
No problem. Let us see what we do.
So hit on freeze.
Not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. A hit.
What is your strength?
Strength 7.
So, wooding on freeze.
Ooh. Not as good. Now,
here's the question, what's the minus?
The minus on that is, I believe, it is -3.
-3, so I get 6 ups.
Yep. Which, if this was your Intercessor squad, I'd be really happy about. Because it's damage 2, but you're Plague Marines.
Yeah, so it goes to damage 1, so this is fun. So I'm going to roll these here. And I don't save a single one, so I lose 2.5. That is a big blow, so I lose a bolter and a bolter.
Those things, picking off normal Primaris, are just amazing.
Oh, it'd be so good.
Yeah.
That's a good opening salvo for the Nids.
We'll then cast on to the Raveners, who are going to also try and pick some of you off.
Very nice,
So
sir.
they're Death Spitters. It is 3 shots each, only 4 to hit though.
Not a problem.
Not bad, not bad.
That's not bad, it's not bad, it's alright.
Strength 5 for the shooting for the Death Spitter, so
4s. Good old Plague Marines.
3 wounds, -1 rend, so 4s for you, sir.
4s for me. I'll just roll these here for you. Oh, so another one falls and one goes down to 1 wound. This is a really good start for the Nids.
And that's where it ends, I imagine.
That's a really good start.
We're then going to come over here to our unit of Barb Stranglers.
Yes.
Who are going to fire, and you knew I was going to do this. That unit of Poxwalkers are in serious trouble.
20 Poxwalkers.
Indeed. So, we'll start with the Barb Stranglers, who are Assault 6.
And it's Blast, they will get 6.
Yep.
How many is there?
There's 3.
That's 18 shots.
That's 18 shots.
Wowzers.
2s to hit, because they're +1 because the unit is more than 10. And the Prime is there as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, you can't stack modifiers.
Can you not stack modifiers?
No.
Okay, so it's freeze to hit.
It's freeze to hit. You can't stack modifiers. You can't go more than +1 and -1.
Fair enough. Again, folks, that's me playing 8th edition too much and not much of 9th.
Yes. Chris is still learning 9th, so but we get it. We're getting there.
We're getting there.
Where are we rolling? So we're going to roll them in the middle.
We are indeed. So these are Barb Stranglers. Freeze to hit.
Oh, I see a lot of 1s and 2s. That makes me quite happy.
A lot of 1s and 2s.
So all I've got to defend this is a feel no pain.
It is.
Because the Poxwalkers actually do get one, I
4
believe.
for your Poxwalkers, I believe.
They are indeed, sir.
Strength 5 for the Barb Stranglers.
Freeze.
Hey, not bad.
That's a good roll.
That is 7. Uh-oh.
7. I do believe that they have a feel no pain, so I will quickly check that.
And we know what you're like with Feel No Pain.
I do love to feel the pain
I don't like
7 have gone through. Would you remove those dice for me, sir, so I can roll there? Thank you very much. That's very kind of you.
Of course, sir.
6s. I saved 2.
2. It's only 5.
So 5 Poxwalkers are strangled. So I will remove 5. So just from the back.
Yeah.
But I'll just put them to the side because they might be back.
We'll see about that.
Depends if you wipe the unit.
We'll try. The Deathspitters from the same unit.
Into the Poxwalkers.
Yes, indeed. Freeze again because of the prime this time, not
Yes.
the Bar Stranglers. Far more hits. Fantastic.
Rogue 6 there as well, sir.
Ah.
Very nice. This is a really good opening salvo from the Nids.
And 4s. Oh no, freeze wounds. Sorry. Apologies.
Yeah, if they're strength 5, you're on
I
freeze.
will reroll this one because it's cocked halfway on someone's
Not
base.
a problem.
There we go.
That's what you get for being honest. We like it.
9 more.
9 more. Holy moly. The Nids are putting down. So I've got 8 dice there. Let me get one more. The Nids are putting down some serious firepower. 6s.
Oh, another 2.
So another 2. So I'll lose another 6. Ooh.
So is that 10 exactly?
Yes, it will be. So
Which means
2,
then you have an option now.
4. And then 2 more. So that is 6.
10 left. I will proc 2 command points to use single-minded annihilation.
Ah, I see where this is going.
Oh, yes, you do.
Chris does not want to be green-tided, the zombie version,
I've seen
again,
this.
so he's getting rid of them.
In the words of a very famous man, I've seen this movie.
Yes, and it's not very good.
No, it's not. So,
Barb Stranglers. Ooh, hang on a second. There's 10, so yeah, you do get 18.
Yes,
yeah. Sorry.
so
I managed to freeze Chris in time then, that was impressive.
That was a 1 there.
Okay, so freeze again, that's a good roll. These Poxwalkers may not belong for this world.
But you do have a lot of Terminators, though. That's
Oh, that's true. That's very
Ooh.
true. Ooh, okay, so you dropped a few.
too bad. 8 this time round.
8. 2. Ooh, 2. 6. Oh, that's perfect. I dropped a dice. Left me with 8. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
It's a disaster!
Wow.
None are saved.
This could be...
That leaves 2 lone zombies. It will be you, lucky boys. I think
It may be in trouble here.
they may be in a little bit of danger.
Their problem is, though, that they can't break, so I can't do my own.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you can't do the morale thing.
I know.
As soon as you rolled that, though, we were both like, nah, no points. Not happening.
So, it's almost like saying, I know, deny Tal psychic phase. It's not going to happen.
That used to happen all the time to me, and I hated when I pulled the psychic card.
Okay, so the Deathspitters freeze.
Oh
wow!
This is a big opening round from the Tau. Tau, look, this is how effective your shooting is. You've turned into the greater good and
Whoa!
space communism. Right, anyway, moving on.
And freeze to wound. Not good on the wounding.
I know,
there.
you're fine. I'm on 6s.
Well, hang on. We've seen.
No,
yours.
I can't do it.
Sam has bad, vivid memories of your.
Okay,
sixes.
how many have we got?
That was 8 again.
8. So, first one. No. Second one.
No.
No. Dead. The unit
What?
is wiped. So that is 20 Poxwalkers gone.
That is.
That's a strong opening salvo. So
Oh,
I'll
wait.
remove those last 2 models, and then Chris will pick his next unit.
So for our next shot, we're gonna have the Tyrannifex. He can trace a clear line to the plague crawler, and he's gonna try and pop that. Because if we can, we might be able to get some of the other shooting onto those tasty characters.
Yes, because obviously the screenage has been wiped out here, and the Terminators are a little bit too far away.
They are for the.
So, for the Lord.
Yes.
The Lord.
The rest of them
so,
are safe.
so yes.
But we will see what I
Could
can
be
do
big.
first. It's gonna be forced to hit for the Tyrannifex. Oh, if only he was freeze.
Oh, wow. Yeah, only if he was freeze.
Only if he was freeze, but doesn't.
What's his strength?
Strength 10.
So, freeze.
All wounds. It is
All wound.
-3.
So, 6. Oh, demonic save. 5 up.
5 ups. Cow passes 1.
I passed 1. I failed 2. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Demonic save. So, pass. 1,
2d6
failed.
damage each, and -1 for.
I think he has a demonic save. Let me just quickly check.
that.
So he does indeed have a demon save. I have passed 1, so
2d6 -1 each.
2d6. So 4 damage.
I'm going to spend a command point to reroll this one.
That is fair enough.
Ah!
So that is
5 altogether.
5 damage. You increased it by 1.
Not bad.
So he's
Which-
taken 5 wounds.
I know. Not the best, but it is what it is.
You have damaged him though, so I am going to have to spend probably... Oh, no, not enough to degrade him, so he's on the cusp of being degraded.
It's on the cusp. What toughness is he?
Oh, that is a very good question. Let me quickly check. I'm going to say like toughness 7.
I think so.
Because they are pretty sturdy, yeah. It's kind of the shtick. Let me have a look. He is toughness 8.
Wow.
And he has 12 wounds, so you are literally just like a couple of 1-2 wounds off degrading him.
So we're not going to fire them at that, because no. We're going to put them instead into, we're going to try and ping some Terminators.
Ooh, into the Terminators. So they're toughness 5.
Yep. So the 3 Venom Cannons first, which are D3 shots.
So this is a good turn for you to be shooting them. Oh, dearie me, because obviously I've not got first turn, so I haven't had a chance to buff them.
Exactly.
Because I can make them toughness 6, and then I can give them -1 to hit, you know, etc, etc.
That's very normal.
5 shots, not a problem, sir.
3s to hit.
So 5 have gone through.
Wow, that was better.
Oh, wow, what a round of shooting. So this is to wound now.
Toughness 8 to your toughness 5.
So freeze.
3. That's not bad.
What is the minus?
-2.
-2.
D3 damage each.
So they go to my.
I just realised, are they blast? Are they got 6?
They have indeed, yes.
I have blast.
Yes, you did. So how many dice did you roll at the start?
5. So 4 more shots.
4 more shots, yes.
So I'll roll them over this side.
Ooh.
3 more hits.
3 more hits.
Ah, never mind.
Oh, you got an extra wound. That's okay.
1 more wound.
So that's 4 saves. So on 4 ups. I passed 2. I failed 2. So can you roll both your damage? Because -1 from it, and then I've got feel no pains.
So it's 5 altogether. But then -1 off each of them, which will be 3.
So 3, yes. So I'll roll. Yeah, just roll 3 because if I fail all 3, then that's a dead Terminator. No, he survives on 1 wound.
Ooh, can't be having that.
So a Terminator is on a wound.
Very risky.
Please survive so the Plague Surgeon can heal you.
No, because I've got Despitters to go.
Oh, here we go.
So there's 6 Despitters from the same squad.
Not a problem, sir. It's such a big loss for me not getting first turn.
Ooh, that's a lot of misses though.
Ooh, okay. I needed that buff.
That's why I like to go first. I remember from the last game, those buffs caused major headaches.
Yeah, I need the buffs off to help me.
4 to wound though. That's it.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Not that much.
Oh, hello. Is that 1, 2?
2 at -1.
So 3 ups. I'll let you remove those dice. Sorry, sir.
Sorry, dice. Always failed 1.
Oh. Oh. I'm going to spend a CP.
Just CP it.
Yeah, there we go. I'm fine.
Fair enough then.
Any more shooting,
Yes, we
sir?
have. The Hive Tyrant will fire his miasma cannon.
Here he goes.
I know. It's going to be freeze to hit though for his ballistic skill. He gets all 3 shots because.
Are they going into the Terminator
Yes,
by
they
any
are.
chance? Okay.
So freeze to hit.
Nice.
No, misses 1 of course. It's 2s to wound regardless.
That's horrendous.
That's 2 wounds.
Minus,
-2, 3 damage each.
So minus. Oh goodness. So -2. So I'm on a 4 up. So it's basically my invulnerable. Oh no.
So that is
A
3
dead.
damage each. So you can feel the pain. Feel the pain.
Oh, put him back.
You've got 4 feel the pain.
So the first one, because it's 2, dead.
Dead.
And then the second one, no, because it's 6 up, feel no pain, not 5. So I lose a Termi.
That miasma cannon
1
is
is
dangerous.
on to 1 wound.
Love it.
Ow, not the face.
That's the shooting phase all done. So we all join you at the end of the turn to just count things up. Back in a second.
Start of the Death Guard, turn 1. Well, the end of the movement, I should say. So my objectives, as we explained, I've got to keep Chris out of my deployment zone. I'm going to get 5 points, that's fine. I've got to eliminate possibly this big boy or the Ravagers over here, which is more likely. Because if I do that, then there's at least 2 table quarters that Chris hasn't got units in, and I can get 5 points for that. So I could be up to 10 points, and it would stop Chris from getting his 3 table quarters.
It would
to get
indeed.
Points. So that would be a big start for me, because I took a hammering in the first turn. That was a painful turn, but we basically shunted forward. He's come round, laid down some melter and some missiles onto these. They've stayed still, holding that objective in case I need to take it later on. General moving forward, so buff-wise, this big 10-man blob of Plague Marines have been buffed by the Taliban, who is now here. The end of the movement phase, the Plague Surgeon is going to heal the Terminators. It is D3. They heal a wound. So that's that. They go back up like so. And then we'll do the Psychic. We'll just go straight into it.
Straight into it.
So, Miasma of Pestilence is being put on the Terminators.
Okay.
So, that is... Ooh.
8.
8, so it's cat, so it's -1.
Yes, because
the Shadows of the Warp.
I believe so. 18 of those.
Would you like me to measure it, sir, while you're
If
holding
you can,
the
sir.
camera?
Yes, I believe you're 18 of the warriors somewhere.
Is it any...
Any synapse at this point?
Oh, yes. So that is... No.
You out?
Just out.
Fair enough.
So I'm just out, so it goes off.
Yep.
There, Tim is a -1 to hit.
I will attempt to deny.
Yes, you can, sir. So you need a
8.
9, because you've got to get higher, because you're not in shadow.
That'll do.
Oh, he's got it! That's
My
really
psychic
bad for me. So
My psychic face.
I'm going to put Fluorescent Vitality on the Terminators. So +1 strength.
Ooh.
And +1 toughness. That does not
No.
go off. That is not a good psychic phase. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
We will be back with the shooting. So, we're going to kick off the shooting phase. The little bright hauler over here, he's going to fire his melter and his missiles into the Ravagers. So let's open up with the melter. If I can wipe those out, that is basically going to give me 10-point swing.
I will point out to Kyle that once again he keeps calling them Ravagers.
Oh, every time.
Every time. Ravenous.
Ravenous. Ravenous.
We'll
That
start.
makes sense.
We'll start a little poll at the bottom. That's twice now.
I've...
Oh wow.
Okay, it's going to be one of those games, is it? So, missile.
Wow.
I've turned into Sam! What is happening? This is not... I'm not using the Blood Angels dice. This is what's
Ow.
happening.
I think I may have died of a spleen burst.
Ah!
Ow.
The horror. Right, okay, let's move on.
Okay.
So, this unit here. I'm going to fire the Blight Launch. I'm going to fire everything into them.
Yeah.
The Blight Launcher, 2 shots.
What is going on?
Plasma Gun. Right, I've got 2 bolters that are rapid firing, so that's 4 shots.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. See, much better.
What's your toughness? Is it
Toughness
5?
4.
4, okay. 1 wound.
1 wound. 4 plus save. No.
So that's a wound. Okay, that's fine. That's a wound.
So down to 2 wounds.
I didn't want to do this, but I think I'm going to have to.
Okay.
I'm going to put the Plague Burst. I'm going to put everything from the Plague Burst into them. This is overkill. But
Wow.
I'm getting
That's
points.
yeah.
Points. So the mortar gets 4
4
shots, hitting on freeze. I'm just trying to drop them. How many wounds do they have? 3?
3 each.
I'm going to spend a CP. Sorry, I should have declared,
Yeah.
but I'll spend a CP.
Go for it.
So it goes to flat 3 damage.
Is that the one that does extra?
Mortal wounds,
Yeah.
There's no one in range, so it's okay. So 4 shots. That's 2
2
hits.
hits. That's good.
And then 1
1 wound.
Plague weapon. So I get to re-roll. Oh my goodness.
So
Would,
what's the rend?
what toughness are they?
Toughness 4.
Oh, it wounds.
There we go.
Oh, does it?
Oh, we'll just check this.
Oh, I do wound on a 2. Because it's strength 8. So 2 have gone through.
Yep.
At -2.
6s.
6s. And it's 3 damage, so I will kill 2 of them. 2
You
of
will.
those die.
So that is the one with 2 wounds. He's out, and one more. He's
Okay. On to the entropy cannons. So, I need one of these to go through, and then he's dead, and then it stops Chris from getting points. So,
Oh my!
I've not used the CP, have I?
I don't believe so. No.
I've got to.
You've got. You've got.
I don't think he's not caught now. Okay. Hits.
Hits. He's good.
We need a 2.
We need 2 to wound. Oh.
Don't like this game.
Wow.
So it's the heavy slugger remains, so it's still doable. Freeze. Oh my goodness.
2. Wow.
So freeze. So that's
2
2
wounds.
wounds, -1.
5 for me. Nope.
2 wounds, so he survives.
One wound. One wound.
What is this game? Ah! Right, okay, I'm throwing dice everywhere in distress. Okay, so I'm going to have to split firepower now from the Terminators. So let me have a think about that, and then we'll crack on. So, I've decided I'm going to first of all, I'm going to drop a dice on the floor, so I'll get a new one. So let's replace that one, and now I'm back in frame. Hello again. This game's driven me mad and we're in the first turn. So I'm putting all of the Storm Bolters from the Blight Lords into the Ravener. I got his name right.
This is where you kill him now for getting the name right.
I need to. He's got 1 wound left. It's overkill, but I don't want to risk not putting enough into him to kill him. And then that gets Chris 5 points. If I get rid of it, I'm going to get points. Oh, well, deny Chris getting points. And I get points as well, actually, because of my objective.
Yep. And of course, points win prizes.
Points win prizes. So, because I'm in range of the talisman, any 6s explode. So you just generate an extra hit. So it's overkill, but we're going for it. And because I'm
That's a lot of 6s.
I'm in range of the Lord, I get to reroll the 1s. So I'll reroll those. Wow. Okay, then. But how many 6s have we got? 1, 2, 3. So that becomes a hit. And then I add 2 in.
Yeah. This isn't.
Okay. So, he is toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
So, 4s.
Ooh.
This is why I put everything in. So it's 5 saves, no minus. Okay.
4 pluses.
Here we go.
No, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's
Not
gone.
Even any rerolls. That's big.
Last revenue.
Moved
Gone.
to the board. I'll have a think about the Plague Marines who they're going to shoot next.
Yep.
And then that's pretty much all my shooting done for this turn. So, just give me a second.
Coolio.
The Plague Marine squad over here, who got the buff from the Talisman, so they're hitting on 2s.
Yep.
They're going to fire everything down into the Bone Sword Warriors. So, first up is the Plasma. The Plasma is being overcharged.
As Carl does that though, I will announce unyielding shitting, so everything is -1 damage.
Ooh, that's very, very...
Plague Guardy.
Yes, that's very Plague Guardy. Okay, so I am hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s.
Oh my.
So I lose a Marine to Plasma. What is this game? Wow, so that is only 1 wound. Ooh, I don't think you get a save.
I've got 3+ usually, because I've got 4s plus.
Is Plasma's -3? It's overcharged. Does it go to...
It might be for 4s.
-3.
So 6s, and then I feel no pain. So 6s. Nope, I feel no pain. No, 1 takes a wound.
Takes a point of damage. But I also lose a Plasma Marine.
Just a fair cop.
Okay. Blight Launchers. Here we go. Hitting on 2s.
What?
Rerolling the 1s. Okay, that's better. So
Yeah.
I've actually generated 2 additional hits.
That's cool.
So, these are strength 6.
3s then.
And they are plague weapons. Nice. Full. Well, more than a full house. So 6 have gone through. I will just check the stats. I'll let you roll.
Yep.
And I can tell you what they are, sir.
Well, that's the 1 and 2 have definitely
They're
failed.
definitely gone.
The-
So
the- I just realised I've just pulled off a rattling gun roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
the Blight Launchers are -2.
Right, okay, so that's the 3 and the 4 out.
They are normally 2 damage, but obviously you've got the -1. So
Yep.
that's just 4 wounds have gone through.
So that's 4, feel no pains for the bone swords. Oh, that's 3!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So,
And pulling out the Kyle here.
it's happening. So yeah, Chris, freak passes free to feel no pains. Now I know how it feels, and it's not nice. So there's literally a warrior on 1 wound. So I've got 5 bolt guns, so I'm going to have to try and chip him. So here we go. I've hit. Reroll for the Lord. Okay, so that's 5 hits. That is 2 wounds.
Ooh.
So, 3 ups.
Any rend?
No,
Nope.
no rend because they're just regular bolt.
3+. Pass them
No, it's
both.
fine. So that is the end of my shooting phase.
Wow.
So let me have a think about a charge, and I'll get back to you.
Cool.
So it's the assault phase. This might seem mad, but I'm gonna throw the plague zombies, the poxwalkers, into the bone swords. So I need a 7. I have some shenanigans. I've got some mortal wounded shenanigans I can try to pull off. So I'm gonna give it a go. They're a cheap throwaway unit, and if I could do some mortal wounds on the warriors, that'd be really good.
Yeah.
So it's a good trade. So I need a 7. No, I'm gonna re-roll it.
Yep.
Yes, just.
Just got it.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So they're in. Then I'm gonna follow it up. The Blight Lords.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
12. So I'm just gonna leave it to the fates. So here we go. No.
No.
That's fine. So I'll move the Poxwalkers in, and then we will return.
Cool.
So they have made it in. We have piled in off camera. I've got all 20 in, so 40 dice is coming Chris's way. What's also interesting is I was like, oh yeah, I'll use them as a speed bump. I said to Chris off camera. Forgot Contagions of Nurgle, so they're actually dropping to toughness 3, which is interesting.
It is very
I'm
interesting.
throwing 40 dice, so I will be hitting on 4s, but here's where the funkiness begins. So, because my Plague Company is the first company, the Harbingers, I can use their special Poxwalker stratagem, which is 1 CP. So I use it in the fight phase, which I am burning 1 now, and it's called the Wrathful Dead. So any hit roll, I can re-roll, keyword being any. So even if I hit, I can re-roll. But why would you do that, Kyle? I'll tell you why. I'm now going to spend a second CP. I'm going to use Mutant Strain, so any unmodified hit rolls of 6s do a mortal wound.
That's big.
But any 1s do a mortal wound to me, but obviously I can reroll any hit roll, so hopefully I can get rid of the 1s, fish out more 6s. If I wanted to get a 4 that's a hit, I could try fish for a 6. I probably won't. But yeah, let me get 40 dice, or like 20 dice, and we'll do it twice. Let the fun begin. So here we go, I have 40 dice. We're looking for 4s to hit, but we're looking for those 6s. Because it's a mortal wound in addition.
Oh, that's quite...
Okay, so straight away we've got, I'll put them over here.
Yep.
We've got, this is already paying off, I've got quite a few mortal wounds. So they're mortal wounds, let me get out the misses.
Yep. But they're in addition, aren't they? So
they're in addition,
so that's
yeah.
7. So I'll put 7 dice over here. Because that's mortal wounds straight up.
So that's another mortal wound, so
That's
there's actually
8.
another one. So there's quite a few misses, but obviously I get to re-roll. I didn't get a single, I mean, I'm not going to say it. So they're hits, I'll take those.
Put them into your hits pile.
Oh yeah, put them into my hits pile.
Yep. Oh my.
Okay, so I take 1 mortal wound.
Yep.
That's an extra
2.
2 mortal
That's
wounds
10
for you.
now.
So 10, and then I'll put the hits in. Wow. This
Oh,
is
danger time.
crazy. Okay, so these are wounding on 4s because your toughness has been reduced.
Contagions, be bad.
Of the Nurgle. So here we go. I don't think my weapon counts as a plague weapon, but I will double check because if it does, there's quite a few ones to re-roll. So Chris has got his armor saves to make 17 of them.
Saves.
So followed by 10 mortal wounds as well after. So here's the armor saves.
Firstly, armor 4s. That's what... Oh! That's not bad.
The zombie horde.
That is, believe it or not, that's 7. So we'll...
That's okay.
So then we have our 10 mortal wounds, and then it says 17 feel no pains.
Wow, okay, so that's the thing. 5 ups.
Can we pull out a Kyle? No.
You've got a few, which is to be expected. But how many do I drag down?
So, one was down to 1 wound, so he is gone. So they're not dead, but I've lost 4, I'm down to 2.
Wow, that is, I'm more than happy with that for a unit of Poxwalkers. Oh, I have a 6-up feel no pain.
You do.
Yeah.
He fails, but he comes back.
He dies, but then he comes back.
Yeah. Because you've eaten one of my warriors.
So I lose 1 to the mutant strain, but then he comes back because I've eaten the warrior. So, swings and roundabouts. I'll let Chris gather his dice because he gets to fight back.
Woot!
It is time for Chris to swing back.
Yes, we have 10 attacks with the 2 Tyranids warriors. Freeze to hit and freeze to wound. So let's see how this goes. Not bad. Not bad. 7 hit. Strength 4 to toughness. Oh, toughness 4 actually.
Yeah, toughness 4.
4s. Ooh.
They're actually surprisingly tough.
Not a single free, so it didn't really matter. 3 wounds.
So 6 ups. I save none, so I lose 3.
That's alright, it's not too bad then.
So 3 of those.
And of course, no morale. That's 4, Kyle.
That is indeed 4. Thank you, Chris, for spotting my mistake. No morale for me. No morale for you. We are deadlocked, sir.
To the battle points.
To the points. So, what do you score, Chris?
I don't score anything, I believe, though. Because
Yeah, you needed table quarters, which you don't have anymore.
Indeed. I needed to break you, which, yeah, that ain't happening.
Which, yeah, it's not going to happen, is it?
Nope.
So what I needed to do was at least have 2 table quarters with no enemy units in, which I've managed to do.
Yes, you have.
So I've got this one and that one, because I got rid of the Raveners.
Yep.
So that's 5 points. And then I needed none of your units in my deployment zone, which is another 5 points. So the end of turn 1, after taking a pounding, I'm ahead. I was really worried because it was an impressive turn, but and my shooting was a bit weird.
Yes.
But the Poxwalkers successfully tar-pitted. Because I was worried they was going to go into the termies, and Chris confirmed they were heading that way.
They were heading that way.
So they're tar-pitted now. So I'm glad that I rerolled the charge. But what we'll do is we'll go ahead into Nid's turn 2, and as we score objectives, we will inform you what the objectives were at the end of the round. So we'll be back with Nid's turn 2.
End of Tyranid move. We have the Rippers who have popped up to claim that objective. They're going to stand there for the rest of the game, do nothing, and just chill out with some margaritas.
That's the best way. That's why we love swarms.
We do love swarms. On the far left flank, I almost called him a Morlock. He's not. He's going to be upset now. The Trygon has advanced, and with his adrenaline glance has gone 14. The Tyranid warriors with the Bar of Stranglers have moved over to secure the second objective. The Crab Tyrant and his Crab Guard have moved straight forward. They know what's going to happen. And the other warriors have advanced up as well, avoiding the Poxwalkers.
Yeah, it's a giant tar pit over there.
Giant tar pit.
For reference, the Trygon has moved forward because one of the objectives I got was if I hold my objective 3, which is that, at the end of the battle round, I get 5 points. So, Chris, hopefully, if you can get Onslaught off.
I can. Which
and then it lets you charge.
Yes. However, also for reference, one of the missions I rolled, keep all enemies out within 9 of the centre of the board.
That is very true.
Yeah, that's not happening. So, we will go straight to the Psychic phase.
Okay.
And we will start with the Hive Tyrant.
Okay, what's he casting?
He is going to cast...
You've got so many powers, I don't know what I want to deny.
He's
It's horrible.
Paroxysm.
What does that do?
It is range 18,
yes.
power 5. If I cast it, you strike last.
Okay, that's... Okay. Who are you putting that on, sir?
We're going to put that on the Terminators.
Ooh, okay. It's cheeky. Cast away, sir. That does go off on a 7. I will let you have that.
Okay, so that is them now striking last then.
Yes.
That's fantastic. We can't go back to him, so what do we want to do? What's the look at Psychic Screen? We will just put a smite then from him.
From the Hive Tyrant, he will smite into the Terminators as they are the closest. 9. Oh, God, it pains me to say it, but I won't deny it. Really? Do your worst.
1.
Is 1. Okay. Plague Surgeon? Nope. So the wound he healed last turn goes back down.
So he's now done. We move over to the Neuron Throw.
Yeah, this is the one I'm worried about because he's the one with Onslaught.
We're going to cast Onslaught.
Okay. What's it needed? The score, sorry. What is it needed?
6.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh! It's big. It's big.
I need a 12. That's ridiculous. What else have you got left?
I've also got Catalyst left.
What is Catalyst to feel no pain? I'm just gonna have to go for it.
Can you do it? No.
No, it's gonna go off. That's
and he is onslaughted.
That is painful. Okay.
And just to make sure things are kind of in my favour, we're going to cast Catalyst on the Hive Tyrant.
That's fair enough.
7.
Yeah, that goes off.
So here's Catalyst. We'll put
that is a good psychic phase from the Nids.
It is very good.
So, have you got anything else?
That's it. It's just round of shooting now. We'll be back in a second. And you join us at the top of the Tyranid shooting phase 2. First off, I'm going to play 1 CP to play Pathogenic Slime on the Exotrine. Exotrine, meh. What it does, it makes the damage +1. So
which
damage
cancels out my damage, my -1, which is really good.
And I would have used that earlier if I'd have realised.
I had no idea that was a stratagem. That's
neither did I.
Really good. That's just a good stratagem in general. But against Death Guard, it's really good.
Yes. Hopefully, when some Terminators come by of the Deathwing variety, they'll feel that soon.
Hopefully, because I don't like the Deathwing Termies.
No, we don't.
Very, 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 very painful.
So,
dirty little traitors. Anyway, moving on.
6 shots doubled because I've stood still.
Who are they shooting at? Is it these Plague Marines
again? They're going to still keep on those Plague Marines because I need to get you off that objective.
Yes, to deny me the
freeze.
dominate.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not good, but could be worse. And then freeze to wound. Oh wow. I will just check the minus.
Yeah, check the AP because that's painful.
It's -3 for that.
That's 7 if my math is correct.
Yeah, that is -3 and that is 7. No goes lucky number, and everyone is 2 damage.
So it's -3.
Yep.
So I saved 2, but the squad's wiped.
Yeah.
Ow!
Wow.
Ouch!
Dang.
That was
big.
Painful.
That is big. Speaking of big, the big unit with Bar Stranglers are going to go into the Plague Marines on the left flank.
They're going down here into these. So I did blow one up with the plasma, so Chris has lost his lucky number of 10, so now he has to roll for the Barb Strangles.
I do. I'm gonna get minimum of 3 from the D6.
But that is true, though. Yes.
Thank God for
That is it. Good job. So you've gone from 3 shots to 9. I can't math.
And I'm within range of the prime, so it's still freeze to hit at least.
Very nice, sir.
Not the best, but it could be worse. 3 hits and force to wound for your toughness 5.
Yes.
Not bad. 3 wounds, -1.
-1, so 4 ups. I pass 1, I failed 2. I'm just going to check some rangers. Oh yeah, the Plague Surgeon is there.
Yes.
So they should just be in range. Yeah, they are, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I was just having a quick look of the Plague Boy.
So feel no pains.
Feel no pains. Is it damage 1?
It's damage 1.
I lose a Marine.
Ouch.
So I'll remove a bolt gun guy off the back.
And then the Death Spitters from the same unit.
Ooh.
Right.
This is a lot of DACA.
Freeze and 4, sorry.
3s and 4s.
Trying to get revenge for you cutting down the Ravagers, as you call them.
Yes. I named them correctly, and thus I was able to kill them.
That is true. Although, wow, I'll roll
Okay.
that one. I'll roll this one
Okay.
because it's cocked as all hen.
I...
Rewards me with a hit. 11.
Wow, this is some strong nid shooting. I'm just gathering my dice. 2, 4, 6. So 11 wounds have gone through. What's the minus?
-1.
4s?
Not bad.
That's not bad at all, to be fair.
Not bad.
So I drop 5. I save 1, so I lose 2 more Plague Marines.
Down to 6.
Holy moly. He is slowly but surely chewing through these. I've got a bot. He's fallen over.
Yep.
Oh, he's fallen over again. There's a bolt guy in here somewhere. There he is.
Yeah. That's 6 remaining.
Yeah, 6 left in that squad. So
What we will do then, the other units, Tyranid Warriors, are going to aim for them as well.
try and finish them off. Get me
Their
off.
Venom Cannons are Assault D3. They're 6. That
Yes.
is 9 shots.
That is 9 shots. Blast is coming in very useful here.
Freeze.
This is some...
And still freeze even though, because your toughness 5.
yes, very accurate firepower from the nids.
Right, the Venom Cannons, I believe, are -2. Let me just check that though. -2, but it is D3 wounds.
Ouch. So -2. I only passed 1, so D3. So you got 3 D3 wounds. That D3 -1. What
So
have
that
we
is
got?
2, 2, and a 1 after the minuses.
Okay, so I'm going to do the 1 first. Takes a wound. Then the 2.
Yep.
So 1 dies.
Yep.
And then the 2. So I lose 2 Marines.
2.5. Well, I'm happy with that.
So, ay caramba. Bolt gun guy. And then I've got to lose a blight launcher.
And then the Death Spitters.
Man, I am taking a hammer in this game.
Freeze to hit. I think I can hear Sam in the background with his vengeance just screaming me on.
Oh dear.
Force to wound.
Here we go.
Not bad, not bad. Could be better, but we've had some good luck already today, so not going to complain. 5 at -1.
5 at -1, so 4s. That's okay.
Oh, it's not bad.
That's fine. No, lose another Marine.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
So we'll use single-minded annihilation for 2 more CP.
Oh my god, he's going in. Yeah, because I've left the guy there.
Yep.
So he can be seen. Although they are touching, so either way, you would have seen because they were touching the terrain piece.
Yeah.
So yeah, go. Fire away, Chris.
Venom Cannons first.
Oh
They get,
boy.
5 shots. Not bad.
Oh, that's painful.
It's a little painful. Freeze to hit.
Is it 2 CP for single-minded
Yes,
annihilation?
I've used 3 already, so I'm down to 5.
No worries, sir.
And then we have freeze to wound. Oh, no. 1 wound at -2. No.
Failed. And a 6 up. Oh wait, yeah, I've rolled preemptively, so
1 damage.
1 damage, which I failed. I rolled preemptively, so he takes a wound.
Okay.
Oh, blight launcher takes a wound. I feel like you're gonna chip these down.
I'm going to try. The Death Spitters. Freeze to hit. Force to wound. That's tasty. It's Nuggles lucky number 7.
Oh my goodness.
-1.
Although, to be fair, it's not been very lucky for me today. So, -1?
-1 on 7 of them.
I save 2. Oh, wow, my rolling
This could finish
has
them.
abandoned me.
No! 1 survives on 1 wound!
Holy moly! There is a plasma dude on 1 wound left.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Death Guard.
Got it. I do have a plan though for him.
Oh boy.
The Trigon is going to use his shooting attack because he can with Onslaught on him.
He can indeed. And obviously I'm touching the terrain piece so I can be
So it's
seen.
Assault 6, Strength 5, no rend.
Okay, he could finish him off.
He could, but he also hits on 4s, so you know.
Well, you never know.
You never know. Let's see what luck provides. 1.
Okay, yeah. Although he's only got 1 wound left, so... That's cocked.
cocked.
Reroll that, sir.
Wounds.
Oh, that's what I
No
get for...
rend though.
Ooh.
Oh!
No!
The feel no pain clutch. It
Yes!
clutches!
There we go! You beautiful little plague marine, you.
Beauty. You beauty.
So he is alive on 1 wound.
now I'm going to have to fire other bits into him. So the primes, Deathspitter.
Oh boy,
Yeah.
it's not over.
Freeze and 4s again.
No worries, sir. So the prime is
Oh,
going into
no!
him. Oh, the prime's whiffed.
He's whiffed. He's inspired everyone else.
Who
No.
else is left to shoot? Anyone?
Tyranids and the Hive Tyrant. I'm gonna have to think on this, so we will be back in a second.
No worries, sir.
So resuming where we left off, the Tyranids is going to try and pick off the Blight Holler.
Yes, down here. So he's already taken 5 wounds. So 1 more wound, and he will be downgraded.
Actually, no. We're going to change targets to the smaller.
Oh, the smaller one. So
Yes.
he is toughness 7, and he has 9 wounds. So 6 shots.
6 shots at 4s to hit. Average 4s.
Nice.
So 3 hits. Freeze to wound. I'm going to use a CP to reroll 1.
Very nice. Pays off.
That's fantastic. It
So-
is -3 and D6 damage each.
Demon save. I pass.
No.
Not a single one. My dice rolling this game has been interesting.
Ouch.
So, how much damage is it? Minus.
It's
Oh.
dead.
Oh wow. Okay.
So that is on its own.
yes.
That's 14. Minus the 3 damage for each dice is 11.
Yeah.
Just cleaves.
Goodbye.
Does it explode?
It doesn't affect Nurgle units, but we'll see if he explodes anyway. He would have,
There's no one there to witness it.
but it doesn't affect Nurgle units.
Oh,
But wow, the Nid shoot in this game has been on point.
indeed.
So I will remove him. Goodbye, little crawler. My death pile is getting bigger. I'm ahead in points, but I'm a little bit worried. So let's see.
He's not within 8, so he would not hit automatically.
Oh, so you're going to use the big cannon onto the Termies.
He is indeed.
Okay.
He is indeed.
Here we go.
So it's freeze to hit. Because I get the 3 hits, you've got 6 of them left.
Yes. I've got 5.
Oh, you got 5s. Never mind then. We'll reroll.
I lost 1.
D3 then. 1 shot, no man.
1 shot. There we go. Yeah, I forgot that I'd lost 1 actually then.
I did actually. So 1 shot. Freeze to hit.
Nice.
2s to wound. It does. It is -2.
So onto my 4-up, which I
Safe.
pass. Thank you, Terminators.
Good God.
Any more shooting?
That is the shooting. It's
Thank goodness for that. Again, that was painful.
That's painful. Onto the assault phase.
Okay, so we'll be back in a second.
You join us for the assault phase. So, the Trigon is going to charge both the Plague Marine and the Tallyman.
Yes, the Plague Marine's in the building there.
Yep.
So we can get... You can touch the building, you can fight him, and then the Tallyman's there. Because you've got to get the Tallyman, because your base is so bloody big.
He's 6 away. I've got Adrenaline Glands.
You're in.
Oh, he gets him.
So move him up, sir.
He puts himself right on top of there. I'm going to turn him around, though, because
The Talons and...
every
everything.
Talon in the world is awful.
Yes.
And the Warriors are going to charge the Poxwalkers.
Yes, I don't think you can fail it, to be honest.
No, but I
you're
want some range.
Fine. Okay, so that goes there. Interesting.
And we are done.
Okie dokie.
So what we'll do is we'll be back with you in a second to get some attacks going. And we're back. Kyle's pulled another sneaky shenanigan on me. Would you like to explain, Kyle?
Yes, so the Trigon has come in over here. It's a bit of a bad angle, but he's come in here So what I've done, he was in 3 inch of the Blight Spawn. So what I've done is use the Stinking Stench Vats to make him fight last. And then I've consolidated with the Lord of Contagion. So the Contagion Lord and the Tallyman and the Lug Plane Marine will fight before the Trigon. So hopefully I can bring him down because my Lord, he has a big axe. So it can do a fair bit of damage, etc, etc. Also, any 6s to wound that he does also inflict an extra... Any 6s to wound do mortal wounds.
Dang.
So hopefully we can do a little bit of work. Maybe, we'll have to see.
We'll have to see.
But...
it does mean the Poxwalkers are in trouble though now.
Yeah, I think my zombies are about to get eaten.
So, that's all of the warriors in range. 3 attacks each with serving talons. 3s to hit. I get to reroll 1s.
Yes. There would have been 2s, but the Prime is
out
just out of range. Because he had to make way for the Crab Lord.
Yep.
In the middle.
Who has decided not to attach. He's going to...
Yeah, Chris has decided, we spoke about it off camera, but I'll quickly go over it while Chris is doing his dice rolling, that they are holding the centre of the board because he needs to deny me the centre of the board for a objective that I got. How many have we got, Chris?
I've dropped 6 out of that.
That's not bad going, sir.
Exactly. And 4s to wound.
Yes, because I am toughness 4.
Not bad, not bad. See a lot of 6s in there. I really wish I had.
I need a lot of 6s myself.
That's 3.
That's all I've got.
6, 9, 10.
So, okay, so the unit won't die. That's interesting. So 5. So I've got 10 here. So I'm looking for some cheeky 6s to keep me in the game. Okay, that's
some.
2. So I lose 8.
Yep.
That's okay. So what I'll do is I will remove those. And then is it
Your strike back with
my
the zombies?
strike back with the zombies?
Yes,
so I will hand the camera to Chris. So it's time for the Poxwalkers to fight back. So I've spent 2 CP again, Mutant Strain, and the Wretched Dead, I believe it is called. So 6s to hit, do mortal wounds in addition, and I get to reroll all hits. So I'm going into the Bone Swords because there's 2 of them left. I can try and polish the unit off, and also they haven't fought yet. So this, if I can drag the last 2 down, hopefully the Poxwalkers can survive, and then I can do some shenanigans in my command phase next turn and keep Chris targeted there. So here we go. I'm looking for... Hello!
There's the 6s.
Okay, so that's 4 already. So the ones I need to re-roll, they're important. They're hit. Okay, so... That's another mortal wound.
And one over here.
So I've lost... Oh, that's another mortal wound. So I've lost 1 Poxwalker.
Yep.
I've dropped 4. I've got 6 mortal wounds so far, Chris.
Okay, that's the Bone Sword dead.
They've not got Catalyst, have they?
Nope, that's dead.
Oh, wow. Poxwalkers. So the one that I actually lost, I get back.
Yep.
Because they drag down. And
Bone.
the Bone Swords are gone. If you can get Poxwalkers in and use Mutant Strain, it is so good.
The more you know, guys.
Wow. Okay, so now we're going to go over here. So the Lord of Contagion's going to go. So I'm just going to gather up some dice, and then we'll crack on. So I've decided to use the... So he's got a Man Reaper, so I can cleave where I get 5 attacks and a -1 to hit, and it's like better damage. It's 2 damage. But if I scythe, I get double tax. So I get to 10 attacks, and I'm hitting on 2. There's no minus. It's only 1 damage, and it's only -1, so Chris would get a 4-up save. But... Me and Chris just had a quick discussion about it. There's a chance to get lots of mortal wounds. It's doable.
Yep.
I've been quite lucky so far. So here we go. Hitting on 2s.
Wow!
It's the woundage, so you're okay for now.
Oh,
I need it's wounds.
Oh, I thought it was 6 that hits tomorrow.
Man, no, it's wounds. So I need that again. So I've only
Freeze.
got 1, so 9 have gone through. So freeze because I'm plus. What plus strength? I'm +2 strength because it's +1. Then it's a contagion.
Which will make you strength 6.
Strength 6.
But I'm toughness 5 because of your contagion.
Yes. So no mortal wounds.
Oh, wow.
It is a plague weapon.
So you roll those 2 1s, yep.
Okay. So let's see. 3, 8 have gone through. So 8 4-up. So I haven't managed to mortal wound, so it could bite me.
See
here.
what I can do then. 4-ups. Oh wow, that's not bad. So that's 3 wounds taken.
Yeah, that's come back to bite me there, I think.
Yes, it has.
So the Tallyman will go next. I don't even know what he's got. The Plague Marine Champion will go next. We'll do him. So 3 attacks.
Oh.
Re-rolling because of the Lord. So I've hit you twice. And then, he has a
5.
Plague Knife. So I'll re-roll that because I dropped it. So
Reroll 1.
Plague Weapon.
Gets 1.
Oh, yes, 1. -1. So that is
Takes
gone
it.
through.
So that's
And
4 I've taken so
then
far.
Tallyman.
Tally.
Tallyman has 4 attacks.
Oh.
Doesn't reroll because of the Lord. So he's hitting on 3.
Strength.
Strength 4, so wound you once, and it is...
6 on.
Yeah, fine.
Yep.
So yeah, I might have been better off cleaving,
But that's 4 wounds.
but it's 4 wounds, it's worth the punt to try and chip you, because I could have rolled like 5 6s and I'd done 5 more wounds.
Exactly.
So it was worth it.
We'll be back with the Trigon in a second. Okay, so round to the Trigon, and the decision of how to split attacks. I am going for the pure greed on this one.
I like it.
2 on the Plague Marine, 3 on the Tallyman. No, 3 on the Plague Marine, 3 on the Tallyman, 2 on your Warlord.
Oh, okay. Who are we doing first?
So we'll go for the Plague Marine first.
Okay.
Freeze to hit, and with Silent Talons, I can reroll the 1s.
Okay,
Two hits.
so 2 gone through.
I must also mention, before I struck, I did use Voracious Appetite.
You did indeed, sir.
I can reroll my wounds.
Very nice.
Freeze to wound. 2 wounds at -3 d6 damage.
So, success! No, I'm in danger.
1 damage and 5, so 6 altogether.
And he's out of the range of the old plague surgeon, so he's snipped in half. Goodbye, lone plague marine.
Poor Plague Marine.
Over to you, Chris.
The 3 for the Tallyman.
Okay, here we go.
All hit.
Ow.
Freeze to wound. I will reroll the fail.
Ow.
All wound, -3, d6 damage each.
I pass 1, so you have 2d6.
That is 5 and 2, so 7 wounds.
7 wounds. 7. 6 ups for the surgeon. Oh my goodness. I passed
Wow.
1. Yeah, he's
dead,
dead.
Jim.
He's dead. So you've killed
Tally.
the tally. Wow, big
And
turn.
Can we go for it? 2 more attacks into the Lord of Contagion. Freeze to hit.
So thankfully, I do actually have an invulnerable on my
I don't get to reroll that one because it's a 2, not a 1. Freeze to wound. Wounds.
4 up. Yep,
Passes it.
off his invulnerable.
Ho, ho, ho.
Very good, sir.
That is the end of my assault phase.
Yes.
So we'll be at the top of the Nurgle turn 2 with you in seconds.
Yes. So here we go. It is the end of the Death Guard movement. As you can see, Chris has disappeared. He's quit. He hasn't actually. Chris is sat over there looking at a roll. So I have moved everything forward into the middle except the Plague Burst. I used Diseased Effluence and only did 1 mortal wound. I rolled a 1. If I'd have got a 2+, I could have then gone on to do more than 1 mortal wound. I could have done another 2d3, which would have severely hindered the Trigon, but he's down to 7. So I've moved up. The plan is, if I can charge the Blight Lords into the Warriors and then get the support characters in as well, the Foul Blight Spawn can make the Warriors fight last. But I have a psychic power that makes me fight last, so that's the rule that Chris is looking at because it's a bit confusing.
Resolution.
What is the resolution, sir? Talk to me.
It starts in alternative play from the person whose turn it is, so yours would strike first.
So my Termies would go first. Interesting. That is very interesting to know. So we're going to go into the psychic phase. So I will kick it off with casting a... Ooh, let me... Present Vitality onto the Termies. It does not go off.
Uh-oh.
And then I'll cast a Smite, which does go off on a 7 because of your...
Shadows on the Warp, yes.
Shadows Warp. Do you deny, sir?
I will try the...
So you need an 8.
We're gonna have the Neuron Frog do it because he can reroll once.
Oh, very nice. Cheeky.
Like that. Nope.
Nope.
5.
So that goes off. Now we just need to see... Can you see who's closer?
From which one?
So Malignant Plague Caster.
I think the Trigons.
So how far away is the Trigon?
7. Yep, Trigon's
Trigon. So the Trigon... So from the Psychic Fallout, he takes a mortal wound.
Ow.
So he goes down to 6. And then I smite him for D3. Because it was cast on a 7.
Yep.
Or more. And he loses another 1.
Ow, so he's down to 5.
Down to 5. I could have probably mortal wounded him to death if I didn't roll the 1 for the effluence. But that is my psychic phase. Chris will actually now take control of the camera now that we've sorted out the rules query.
Yes,
but
indeed.
before we do, a little bit of lay of the land, because we've actually not done that. I meant to do it at the end of the turn. I don't have much left. Chris has a lot of board control. Points-wise, I am ahead, but Chris is going to get 8 points at the end of the battle round, which is huge.
I'm more than that because I hold quite a few objectives as well.
Yeah, that's very true. Chris is probably going to pull ahead with the Nids, and I don't have much left. I need a huge turn here. Like a really big, crazy, stupid turn.
I believe in you, Kyle. I believe in you.
Like, I need a perfect turn, basically. So, yeah, look at that dead pile.
So give it 20 minutes and you'll see me crying on the floor.
We shall see, because it's time for shooting. So here we go. It's time for some shooting. I've got to shoot the Hive Tyrant. So first, I'm going to put the Plague Burst Crawler into him. So everything into him. So D6 from the Plague.
Ooh.
Burst. Mortar, that is a 5.
Five. Nice.
Very good. So hitting on freeze. That's not bad. So strength 8. What is your toughness?
Toughness 6.
It is at -1, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yes, so 2 wounds, -2.
4+ armor or 4+ invuln. We'll go for the invuln because it's funnier. Saves 1.
So, but you have 2 feel no pain, sir, don't you, for Catalyst?
I do indeed. And I'll pass 1.
So, do you pass the 1 wound onto a Hive Guard? This is the question.
We'll try it. 2+. No.
No, so he takes a wound.
Takes a hit to the chest. Not happy with that. He's not.
Okay, so we've started. So I'll
what
do
next?
the entropy cannons. So hitting on freeze. 1 hit. I'm gonna spend a CP.
Woot woot.
I would like to hit him with both. No! And I've not even wounded, and this game is rigged. Moving on to the Slugger. Hit twice. Wounded none. Oh boy. Okay, so that was the Plague done. So now I'm gonna go up the Hive Tyrant. So he's within 12 of the Blight Spawn.
Yep.
So I am going to use my goop. So what I do is it's D6 shots, but I get to reroll because of Visca's death. Never mind.
Don't need to reroll anything, mate.
So it is strength 7. So 6 auto hitting from the Blight Spawn. He's just out of contagion, so you are getting wounded on 4s. That's a really
That's
good roll.
not bad.
So that is, these are at -2.
So 4s again.
Each one you fail is 2 damage.
Ooh, nasty.
Really good.
2. So then that's some feel no pains for Catalyst.
Yes.
Pass 1 and see what mortal wounds we can pass it on to the guard. We do, which I believe that's a Hive Guard dead.
Nice.
Well done, lad, you did your job.
Yeah, he's done his job. He saved the Hive Tyrant from taking some woundage. So that's pretty good.
Yep.
So 1 Hive Guard is turned into goo. And then the Plague Marines will follow that up with their own gooey goodness. So that is...
Wow.
6 auto hits.
What was this? I need a perfect turn here. It's
I do indeed. So this is on 5s? What's the
Toughness
for you?
7.
Yeah, 5s. So that is 2 wounds, -1.
Freeze.
No,
Pass
you're
them both.
fine. I'm going to gather some dice because I'm going to put Storm Bolters into him. So give me a second. It is time. I am going to... Oh, no, I'm not going to spend a CP because I might need it later on. So I'm going to hit you on freeze. I could make them hit on 2.
Yeah.
But I've decided against it. So I'm rapid firing my Storm Bolters into the Hive Boy.
You missed
So
3 times. That's not
that's
bad.
really good. But this is the hard bit. There's lots of 5s and 6s, and I need those again. 2 wounds, no AP.
So 3+ armor usually, and then the 2+ extra for cover because we're Yorgies. And they're both
You
passed.
are fine, sir. Very nice. That is all of my shooting.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So now I've got nothing left on the board. It's horrible. We will be back in the charge phase. So here we go. The term is the Blood Lords will charge into the back of the Hive. The Hive Guard? The Tyranid Warriors even. I've got confused. Okay, here we go.
Oh, made it easy.
8. So if you give me a second, I'm going to move those in because then I need to position myself so I can try and get my support characters in and stuff.
Not a problem.
So here we go. The Blight Spawn to charge. This is quite big. That's a 5. It might not be enough, so a reroll might be on the cards.
It's going to need it, isn't it, I think?
That puts it... Tails! Put him back there. So a 5 puts him there. It's an inch, not half an inch. So it's a reroll. I'll spend a CP.
Oh, dear.
I need a 6 then with
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Got
Oh,
it.
amazing.
So he's going to go as far away from the Hive Tyrant as possible. So he's going to go all the way then the biologist putrefier is going to go in.
Really? It's a crowd surfing. No.
No. And then the plague surgeon.
Yes.
So he'll get an 8, so he goes in. And then the plague caster.
Really? Everyone's getting away.
Oh, 7. He might be out because he's too far back.
I'm not sure. Nurgle might be. Nurgle praises him.
It's an absolute mess.
Yep. Well then.
That was the charge phase, so that gets resolved last.
It's weird. Your characters go first because they charge. Then it's the Trigon because I charged last turn.
Oh yeah.
Then it's standing things alternating.
Then it's down onto my turn.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So we will go from this catastrophe and be back with you soon.
Okay. So the Blightspawn will fight first because my characters have to go first. So he's tucked in here. So he's 4 attacks, hitting on freeze, hits twice. I'm not expecting my characters to do much. They're just there to sort of help out. He's wounded once.
Ooh, so I have...
No AP, sir?
Only 4+ armor then.
He is absolutely fine. So up next is the Plague Surgeon. 4 attacks. He's hit 3 times. You are -1 toughness, he's toughness 3.
Oh.
And I am... Oh, his weapon has a contagion, so he goes to strength 6. Because it's +1 for the Bale Sword, +1 for the contagion.
Of course,
it is a plague weapon, so I get to re-roll.
Yep.
Oh, wow. So that's 2 wounds. It is -4.
I get no save.
No save, so that's 2 damage.
So that'd be 1 dead because he takes 2, and then he takes another 1.
Not a problem, sir. So then... Is that all my characters gone?
Quite you've got 3 characters there. What's the other one?
Plague Caster.
There we go.
Okay, 4 attacks from the Plague Caster. Hitting on 3.
Oh, wow. Here you go.
Very good. So, he gets +3 strength for his corrupted staff. So I'm winning you on 2s because of the -1 to your toughness. It is a plague weapon, thankfully. So I get to reroll the 1s. Nice. It
4.
wounds all the times. It is -1, sir.
-1, so we've got...
D3 damage a pop.
5s.
Saves 2.
Saves 2.
So the first one kills a warrior. The second one, 1 wound.
1 wound. So there's 2 remaining. Fantastic.
Okay, that was interesting.
That was.
So now it's your
Trigon. Yes, indeed.
So I will take the camera off Chris.
And we're back with the Trigon to hit. We're using 1 CP again to use Voracious Appetite.
It is a jewel of epic proportions. You have been dropped a bracket because I managed to get a cheeky smite in.
So we're down to 4s to hit, but we're saving talons. We still have 1s rerolling.
That is very true, sir.
Like that. Although there's quite a few 3s there, which is annoying. Ah well.
But you get
5 hits.
Here we go.
3s to wound. Didn't need the Voracious Appetite. It is -3, 6 damage, well, D6 damage apiece.
This is painful. So this is on my 4 up. Oh wow,
wow.
I'm so dead. Even if I re-roll 1 of these, I feel like I'm dead anyway.
Possibly.
Oh, I'm gonna re-roll 1.
No.
No, I'm so dead.
So that's 4d6 worth of damage, -1 off each of them.
That's not what I wanted. Oh, I'm so dead.
4, 8, 10, 11.
Yeah, he has been gobbled. That is
Thunderstruck.
gross. So he gets removed. This game has been bonkers.
It has.
I don't know what is going on, but
We'll get back around now to the Poxwalkers in a second because of all the strikes last.
Yes.
So we'll be back in a second with you guys.
So it is time for the Poxwalkers over here because of all the fight last shenanigans. The Poxwalkers actually get to go. So I've spent my last CP on Mutant Strain. I can't get the stratagem that re-rolls the hits, so I should have just let my Lord dead because I did say he was dead. So any 1s here will be disastrous, but we're looking for 6s. Here we go.
That's an awful lot of 6s.
Okay.
That's an awful lot of 6s.
So that is 2, 4, 6, 7.
That's 3 dead off the bat. 'Cause I don't know, so it's 2 dead and a lot of mortal wounds.
So I lose 2, but they get healed at the end. And then these that have gone through, I'm winning on 4s. Oh, and they've gone through as well, so I need to roll these, sorry.
How many was there? Not 7, wasn't it?
7, yeah. So I've wounded 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So 7 mortal wounds. And then 7 saves.
7 saves at 4s.
Yes. And I lost 2.
Wow! So that's 8 altogether.
So 8 go through.
Which means that is the 2 wounds off him. Gone.
So that heals the Poxwalker.
3.
So then that heals the Poxwalker.
And 3.
Wow. I love Poxwalkers.
They've done some business.
But now, the Terminators get to go. So let me gather some dice and we'll be right back. So, here we go. I'm going to have to split these attacks up because some of the Blight Lords have axes, some of them have swords. So, 2 axes. This is 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. Okay, so I dropped 2. That's fine. So I'm winning on 3s because I'm +2 strength. Oh wait, no, I'm winning on 2s.
You're only on 2s because you're contagion, so I'm...
Heck yeah. This is good. So, any 6s to wound do mortal wounds in addition.
1 mortal wound over here.
It's a plague weapon. So it wounds, thankfully. So there's 1 mortal wound and then 4 saves at -2.
So that'd be no rend because I have enhanced resistance, so 4s. Oh dear, so that's 2 fail. And then a mortal wound on top of that.
That's 3.
1 more gone.
1 more gone, very nice. It leaves 3. Now we're on to 1, 2, 3 swords. So I'll let Chris get his dice. That's that, and then I need an extra 4 for the champion.
Oh dear.
So here we go. Hitting on 3s. Very nice, I am. I need those 6s, oh my goodness.
You need them. They're coming in now.
So, the Bale Sword, I would go to strength 5, so these are actually wounding on 3s. But they are a plague weapon, so any ones like that, I get to re-roll. And, okay, so...
4.
4 at -3.
Oh, no save then at all.
Cool, so that's 4 wounds, that's another one dead.
That's another one down.
And 1 onto 2 wounds?
1 onto 2 wounds, yes indeed.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, so after that, if we just look at the mess.
Not much left on that unit though.
There's not much left on my side of the board, and I've actually started to whittle away at your warrior. It's a weird game.
Yes, it is.
So I will take the camera off Chris, and Chris will do his attacks back.
So we go with what's left of the Tyranid warriors. 3 attacks each. We're going to go into the Poxwalkers. 3s to hit. Reroll the 1s for saves.
Trying to whittle them down. Rerolls coming in handy there, dude.
Not on that one. Oh dear. 4s to wound.
4s, yeah, because I'm toughness 4.
Only 1 over here.
6 up. No, so I do lose
Take
a
1.
Poxwalker.
Huzzah! 1.
No, that was an interesting fight phase.
It was. We've got Kyle's pilings to do, because I'm not really piling him. And then we'll be back in a second with what points we've scored.
Yes. Okay, so we've just realised something quite amusing.
Yeah.
So this never comes up with NIDS normally. So because the Plague Surgeon has the Living Plague Warlord trait, Synapse is turned off. They cannot be affected by aura abilities. So Chris has lost 7 Tyranid warriors, so he has to take a leadership test. So here we go.
Leadership 9.
Leadership 9, so yeah.
Passed, haven't I?
You passed, you're fine.
Hey! And we're back with turn 3. Some desperate action was needed. So we've had to use desperate retreats, the 2-point stratagem, to get the Tyranid warriors out of combat. Because I couldn't shoot anything else after that. The score of the points is 13 to 10.
Yeah, you've crept into the lead.
Got 8 points for killing a character.
That's the big one that swung you into the lead there. That was huge.
And then 5 points for killing 3 units in 1 turn.
Yes, very nice.
We've done some more drawing, and I've once again drawn kills. Kill people with morale, so that's not going ahead.
Yeah, that's not happening. So I put the double points on that because I'm a nice guy.
My others are kill 20 models.
Which, funnily enough, I have 20 models left. So if Chris gets that, it's game.
And then we got as well, again, hit them hard. I don't know how I've rolled that 3 times in a row. So kill 3 units. Well, let's hope we can do it. We've moved the warriors around here for flanking position to shoot. The Exegrind has had to move itself. The Rippers are going to chill with their Margaritas. They have done their job of just popping up and
That's it. That's all they're going to do.
Everyone else has moved over. The risky thing is that the Hive Tyrant has advanced towards the Blight Hauler because it's going to try and get Onslaught off to try and get there.
Crab Boy is coming in.
He needs to. That's what he needs to do.
He's going to use those big old can openers of his.
Oh, yes. So, we'll be back in a second with the second phase. So, the big one, we're going to start off with Onslaught 2 dice from the Neuronthrope. He can reroll 1s.
Oh, boy.
7.
So it goes off.
I have no rerolls and neither do you.
And my Psyker is there, so he is in range because the Zoanthrope is just there. So, I need an 8.
Oh, he's pulled it off!
Oh, okay then. So the Hive Tyrant has come to a grinding halt He's stubbed his toe on that rock and he's fallen over.
Yep.
And he's not going to be able to charge
Nope.
the crawler. Interesting.
Well, damn.
It was the right play, because if you got me, you were about to break me in half.
That was indeed.
That is interesting.
Now then we have to then play more. The Hive Tyrant then will turn around and parks him, the Terminators, because it's funny.
Oh god, it's this
Also
old.
because it's my turn, I strike first before your last one.
That's very true, yes. So, we have a...
5. Which is just what it needs to cast.
Nice. So that goes off. So the Termies will be fighting last.
Yep, we're going to Catalyst the Hive Guard.
Oh, okay. So that is a 5.
Did not 6, it needed.
Oh, okay.
But it is an Eurofront, so I can reroll the 1.
Oh, very nice. That should do it.
Nice.
Yeah, he's got it.
So feel no pain for them because they're going to need it. And the Hive Tyrant will smite because he's going to throw it right there at him.
Yeah, that makes sense. Although you've cast it, who's actually closer? Because the pilot... Are you going to accidentally smite a character? What is it?
I don't think so.
That's a 5. That's an equidistance you pick.
Oh.
So you pick, it's up to you.
It all depends if I can do a shooting attack because it is an assault weapon.
Oh, yeah, for the...
The miasma cannon is an assault weapon.
So
we're going to go for the Blight Hauler.
that's fair enough. So how many do I take, sir?
It is 2.
2. So I take 2 because mortal wounds are done in increments of 1, so I can't lower them. So I go down to 5.
Oh, it's so close.
It is very, very close.
We'll be back with you for the shooting phase then. So starting off with the shooting phase, the Hive Tyrant is going to fire his miasma cannon.
Oh boy.
Over here.
If you're in a certain range, don't you automatically hit?
Yes, that's why I'm going to go for the character. Because it's 2+ to wound him, and it's not 2+ to wound the Hauler.
Yes, I was just double checking because you assaulted, didn't you? So you'd be
Yes,
-1. Yeah.
So we're going to go for that. So it's forced to hit. That's why we. Oh no, it's automatically hits.
It's automatically hit, so count them as your wounds.
So that's. I really should have gone for the Hauler. I'd have wounded all the times. Foolish me. Oh well, the character gets wounded all 3 times.
Oh goodness, how much damage is that?
-2 free damage.
-2, so I need 3 5-ups.
Yeah, I'd have killed the Hauler. Oops.
Uh oh. He's about to die. He does explode.
No, I aimed at him though, not him.
Yeah, no, he explodes.
Does he explode? Really?
Yeah, he explodes. Let me see how much he explodes by.
This is where the Trigon dies.
Because he's got loads of potions and stuff on his back.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so anyone within 6 inches takes a mortal wound. So actually, I think it's going to be, if you can measure that up for me.
I think that's everyone. Oh,
goodness.
No, actually, I think he's
out. But
in. Termies are in, Trigon's in.
Okay,
It's the Hive Tyrant in. The Hive Tyrant's in.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Hive Tyrant takes a wound.
Down to 10.
The Termies take a wound, but I've got feel no pain. Oh my god, oh wait, does it affect Nurgle units?
Bloody hope so.
Excluding Nurgle units. So I am fine. That's fun.
Well, the character's dead at least.
That's true. He is removed from the board.
Yep. Kinda wish I'd have gone for the Blight Hauler now. I'd have wrecked that. Oh.
Hey, these things happen though.
They do. So what we'll do, we'll go on to our good old friendly Tyranids effects. The Rupture Cannon is going to go for the Blight Hauler.
Oh boy.
And his Stinger Salvo, which I have remembered this time, is going to go into the Poxwalkers.
Very nice, sir. You gather your dice and we'll be back in a second. Chris has his dice. Take it away, sir.
We have to change the battery. First world problems. So, Tyranids Rupture Cannon. Forced to hit. Oh, it's not good. 1 hit.
Oh. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Toughness 8 for me.
Strength 10, freeze to wound. It does wound.
Demonic save.
-3.
Saved.
Ooh, and a hiss.
Wow, the Blight Hauler does not want to go away.
It's not putting out much damage, but it's not going away.
Yeah.
The Stinger Salvo then into...
Those poor Poxwalkers.
Those Poxwalkers need to go away because they're going to be annoying. So that is 8 shots. 4s to hit. I think that's what's done it. It's dividing its attacks up. It's not used to it. It's the poor thing.
How many? Oh, so 3 go through,
and freeze to wound.
Ooh, what strength is it? Is it 5?
5. It's a
nice.
death bitter, but it fires more.
Very nice. Yeah, so I lose 2 Poxwalkers.
Wood.
So I remove those from the back. They go into the huge dead pile there.
It's going to be. It feels like a wasted shots, but the Exetai.
Oh, yes, he's come round.
Yeah, I've had to come round. It's awful.
Who's he going into, sir?
He's going to have to go into the Poxwalkers.
Oh, Chris is...
He only got movement 6, he can't go anywhere else.
Okay.
He's too slow. So 6 shots into them, forced to hit.
Okay.
He's moved.
Here we go.
3 hits.
3 hits, okay, that's average.
And freeze to wound.
Yes.
All wounds, they are, by the way, damage 2.
Okay, so the first Poxwalker, no. Second Poxwalker, no. Third Poxwalker, no. So I lose another 3.
Still too many to...
I am down to 5.
I know. It's awful. The Death Spitter from the Prime will go into the Poxwalkers as well.
Getting rid of those packs. Chris knows I can bring
3
them
shots.
back
Yes,
when
indeed.
I get a CP.
All hit. Freeze to wound. 2 wounds.
Okay, just 1 damage each. 2 more. I'm down to 3. I'm gonna go. I need to go towards that objective now, so I'm gonna lose. Lose 2. What have you got left,
the
sir?
Raveners, Biostatic Rattle, 6 shots.
Oh boy, the Trigon is gonna try and pick them off.
The Trigons. It's gonna be 2, so it's 5 to hit though.
Oh, okay. Because he is degraded.
Only 1.
Okay.
That's a shame,
They
isn't it?
may survive.
Wounds? No Ren, but...
Yeah. I'm down another 1, so I'm down to 2.
And now for the battery of... The absolute battery, which is... The unit with Barb Stranglers.
Okay, here go the Barb Stranglers. Are they going to Terminators,
They
I'm
are going
assuming?
to the Terminators, yes.
Okay, sir, here we go.
So, I do get... No, I don't get the things.
Because there's 5 of them, yes.
D6 each.
That's alright.
11.
It's not bad roll, sir.
That's exactly the amount of dice I have.
Ah,
Freeze to hit.
that's handy.
That's not, though. 4, toughness 5, so 4's to wound.
Yes.
2 wounds at -1.
So, 3 ups. Both passed.
Ooh, dear. And, of course, the Death Spitters into them as well.
The Termy's doing the job of being the bullet sponge.
That is true, that is true.
That's a lot of dice there, that's scary.
So again, freeze and freeze, because the Prime is next to them. Oh, a lot of 1s coming in now.
Fours again,
Fours.
is it? Yeah.
That is 6, though.
6 minus.
1.
So 3 ups. I fail 2. 6 ups. I pass 1, fail 1, so I do lose a Termy because last round I forgot to heal him like a banana. So, that's dumb. I should have healed him.
That is
very silly, Kyle.
That is, though, the shooting phase. Onto the assault phase.
Oh
Back in a
boy.
second. And we're back, so, to the assault phase. The Exotyne is going to try and assault the Poxwalkers.
He does not like those poxies. I think he's in.
He's actually made it.
Nice. Get yourself in, sir.
That's amazing. The gun walking cannon is just no.
He's got a little bit hungry.
The Tyrant Guard are going to go for the Terminators.
They cannot fail. They are.
Oh my
Whoa,
God.
my goodness. Yeah, they're in.
I'm just going to go to here though, because
Yeah. So here comes the Trigon.
he is just going to go for the Warlord on his own.
Yeah, he's going into the Plague Surgeon. So
4.
that.
+1 for his adrenaline
Yeah,
glands.
you're in.
Yeah, which is that what they've got? They've got 13
Oh
technically.
wow.
I know.
So he's in with.
Ah.
So if you're aiming for the Warlord, it's
Yeah.
the Surgeon there, by the way, dude.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies.
No worries. So I assumed you would have declared for all
Yes.
the characters there, so you could get in. So it's
Yes,
not a
because
problem,
I'm
dude.
going to try and get them all.
Yeah.
Apart from the guy at the back, because he is going to be the lone man to spare.
Yes, and he's obviously going to do his foul stench, and
Yep.
you're going to make you fight last.
Do make my Trigon fight last, is he?
Yes.
What a mean man. So, we'll be back around in combat in a second with you. So, the massive weapon battery first, yeah. Exocrine.
It's going to munch on some Poxwalkers.
3 attacks.
Okay, here we go.
Forced to hit.
Yes.
Pulls it off 2 hits.
Oh, wow, he could do it. Can he be the hero that you need?
What I deserve. No, only 1 wound.
He doesn't even kill him! It's a 6!
It's 2 damage though, you need another.
Oh! Chris, stop it.
Oh,
Oh! He dies.
1. You're down a 1.
Oh, that's so sad.
Ah.
And then,
It's going to be the Tyrant Guard. But before that, Kyle has declared he's going to make the Trigon hit last.
I am, so foul stench, so the Trigon will now be fighting last because of the foul Blightspawn, who is probably my favourite support character in the Death Guard book.
It is. So, it's going to be the Tyrant Guard next because they charged.
Oh boy.
6 attacks.
Oh,
2 of them.
Into the Termies.
Oh yes. They all hit.
Ow.
Wow.
This could be
They
painful.
are strength 10.
I'm toughness 5, so that's 2s.
5 wounds. It's -3 D3 damage apiece.
Yeah, not getting off the +1 toughness was huge. So 4 ups. I say, oh my goodness,
3.
I saved 3, so D3. So the first one is 1. 1.
So that's 1 dead.
Feel no pains. For the Sir John.
Sorry, the last one is 3. Yes, actually, yeah.
So 4 wounds altogether.
Yep.
So I'll do 3 because he's got that many. I saved 2. What is wrong with me? Yes, he takes 2 wounds.
Yep.
So I am down to 1 wound. I am
kicking.
sorry, Chris.
I'm not. It's what happens. You can't argue with it. Back around your characters, then. I will be back with a second.
So here we go. The Plague Surgeon will attack the Trigon. So I've got the Plague Surgeon and the
Doctor.
Yeah, the Doctor over here. So I'm going to do the Plague Surgeon first. So 4 attacks. He's hit 3 times. So the Plague Doctor is actually strength. Oh goodness, give me a second. So I'm strength 6. You're -1 toughness.
So I'm toughness 5.
So 3 to wound. It is a plague weapon. So I get to reroll those 2 wounds.
Oh my god.
Because it's a plague weapon. There we go. 2 wounds. And bear with me a second. Good sir. It's 1 damage, but it is -4 because he's got the acid malady.
I have no save.
So that is 2 damage.
So he's down to 2. Your next character, sir.
Now the Plague Caster, if I just quickly grab his stats, will attempt to bonk him on the head. So 4 attacks. All the hits.
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5. I am strength 7.
What?
It is a plague weapon. So I've wounded you
my
4
god.
times. -1.
4s. Was it 3 or 4?
At 4. It was a full house.
Oh! I'll reroll that 6 because it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cocked. So you failed 1.
No!
He failed 2.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's only got 2 wounds. Yeah, he's dead.
Does he go into a roar?
Oh yeah, does he go crazy?
No, he does
No,
not.
he does not. But that.
It's the Trigon down.
Yeah, the Trigon is down, and that right there is the power of the Fight Last ability.
Yeah.
On the Blightspawn, on the Judicia that the Space Marines get, and also the Nid Psychic Power is so good. So is it time for my Termies?
It is time for your Termies.
Okay, let me get some dice, and then we'll do the Termies. So here we go. The Termies have piled into the Hive Guard to try and finish them off. Or at least do some damage. So these are my axes, hitting on 3, so I do drop 3. Wounding on 3s, it's a plague weapon. Oh my goodness, I wound you twice. It is -2.
So we're going to 5s.
Ooh.
1 failed, but what's the damage?
It is only 1 damage.
5 + 4. Catalyst. Saves.
Fine, so now we go on to the sword. So the champion and then the last guy. So I drop 2. 3, 5 wounds even.
Strength 5.
You are -1 toughness.
So I'm toughness 4.
And then I am +1 strength from the Veil Sword.
Yeah, that makes sense. So 4s, minus.
Oh, it's -3.
6s.
6s!
No.
Oh, but you've got the feeling of pain, so 1 damage a pop.
Eh.
What can you do?
Saved 1, but 1 unfortunately crumbles.
Nice! So a Hive Guard is dragged down. Okay, that is the end of combat, I believe.
It is, yes. So which would mean your turn, sir.
Yeah, that's the... I was like... Probably do your turn and then it's the end, but now I don't know
No, we could go for it. So we'll join you. Plague Marine turn 3.
Okay, so here we go. I have stayed still with the Plague Burst. They have the Blightspawn and the Plague Caster jumped on that objective. Obviously the Poxwalker here is stuck in combat, is about to be gobbled up. The Termies are trying to finish that. At the end of my turn, I just needed the Plague Surgeon in the centre of the board within 6 inches to get 5 points. So despite the fact I've got nothing left on the board and I thought it was curtains, I might actually get points. I needed to hold that objective. I'm not going to get it. I needed to hold that objective. I'm probably going to get that. So that'll be 5 points. 10 points for me if I stay in the centre, which I will.
Exactly.
What is this game?
We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
So, Psychic, let's kick it off. So I'm going to cast Smite into the Warriors.
Yep.
On a 7. So 6 because you've got...
And we will attempt to deny. Now we'll roll the 1 for the Neurothrop.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, because that's my -1, so it goes off, sir.
This is my psychic face, sir. You know that.
Yes, that is very annoying. I will cast Putrescent Vitality onto the Terminators to give them +1 strength, +1 to first. It goes off on a 7. No, a 6.
The Hive type.
No, it doesn't go off.
Does it not?
I don't think it does.
Is it a 7? So, yep. So the Shadows in the Warp have said no, so that's psychic power right there.
Yep, so that has been stopped. I actually need to put myself 1 CP.
You do.
1 CP. Okay, shooting phase.
Where do you start?
Where do we start? The Plague Burst.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me see what he's down to. I think I can spend a CP to make him hit on, like, full stats.
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool.
So let's look at that. So I'm going to spend a CP, my last CP that I've just gained, on Unclean Machine Spirit. So he counts as being at full wounds for the, like, ballistic skill. So I'm going to put everything into the Hive Tyrant from the Plague Burst. So,
Okay.
Entry Cannons hitting on freeze.
They do.
Twice. Strength 9, I think?
Toughness 7, freeze.
Wounds
Ooh.
twice, -4.
Invulns 4+.
Come on now.
1.
D3 plus 3. This is
Yikes.
big damage. Oh my god, that's 6.
6. He's down a 4.
Plague
Ooh.
Mortar.
That's impressive.
4 shots. Here we go now.
Can he clutch it?
I've
No.
hit you twice.
Yep.
What's your toughness?
7.
The same as me. Do I have contagions? We're on turn 3, aren't we?
We are on turn 3.
Let me...
We'll be back in a second, folks.
So, we've had a little measure. He does have contagions. Chris, as Hive Tyrant, is within 6. So I've wounded him twice. It's on your invulnerable. Do you have an invulnerable?
I do have a 4+ invulnerable.
So
It will be all 4+ armor.
Yeah.
It's 2 4+s. Oh, he passes 1.
So he takes 2 wounds.
He is down to 2 from that amazing round of shooting.
I have the Slugger.
Oh.
Here we
Oh. Insult.
Freeze. So I am wounding you on 5s because you've got strength 5 and then 6. I've wounded you 3 times.
Kyle, what we told you about this? No.
Oh my god! So it's -1
Freeze.
and it's 1 damage.
Oh, he's on 1. Thank God for being Yorgies. Gives me the slap cover save. Wow. Whoa. Oh.
I'm extending that.
Yeah.
I'm going to goo him.
Are you going to goo me?
I'm going to goo.
Don't be gooey me.
I'm going to goo him.
Okay.
He will be gooed. D6.
2.
I'm going to re-roll it. 5. Viscous Death.
Ah.
I am allowed to re-roll. It
5.
only costs 10 points. It's a very cheeky little upgrade.
Very, very cheeky.
So, it's strength 7, but
Yep.
you're toughness 6 now.
Yep.
So here we go. Oh, I like it. Plague Weapon. I like it a lot. It's -2, so it is 5. Oh, I will bring down the Tyrant. I'm trying.
So what's the rend? Is it -2, you say?
-2. 2 damage a pop.
Dead.
Dead. The Hive Tyrant melts back into biomass.
Oh.
That was lovely.
Take my hat off.
Poor Hive Tyrant. He stubbed his toe as he came charging along and was not able to complete the charge. That happened. That was bizarre.
That's bizarre. Any other shooting, sir?
No, it's combat time. Oh, actually, yeah, he's going to throw a grenade into
Okay.
them, I think.
Yep.
So I'll, light grenade.
3.
3 hits.
Okay.
Winning on freeze because you're -1 toughness.
Yep.
So 3 wounds.
Rend.
Ooh, I don't think there's a rend. So
1 failed.
double. What's your save?
It's going to be 3+, and I don't suffer any rends at -1 or 2 for enhanced
Oh, you're
resistance.
fine then.
Yeah.
take
So 1 wound.
wounds.
So 1's down to 2 then.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Okay. I will take off a tyrant in a second.
And then we're back in the charge phase. The 2 characters here are going to charge over into the Tyranid warriors. I just need to kill 1, and then I will hold that objective. Are they objectives secured?
Yes, because of troops options.
I need to kill 2 of them then. That's frustrating. Okay, here we go. So the Blight Spawn, he's in.
It makes it easily enough.
And obviously he's going to make those fight last as well.
Yep.
And then the Caster is also in. So I'll put them in like so.
So much fighting last.
Okay, so they've got to go first.
We found a new meta.
Yeah, just fight. Make everything fight
last.
I do it all the time. It's so good. So Bonky McBonky Staff will go first. He hits.
Ooh.
No, he hits twice. I am +3. I'm winning you on 2s, I think. I'm winning you anyway. So it's
What's
fine.
the rend?
-1. So you ignore it.
4s then. Pass both.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
Hit you 3 times. I'm not done enough. I've wounded you 3 times. Because you're -1 toughness.
4s.
Contagion.
Pass 2, that's 1 fail.
Oh, absolutely fine. So I'm not going to take
What's the damage?
Just 1. So you just lose it.
Down to 1. They'll strike you in a second, but...
And then it's
Wow. So we'll start with the Tyranid Warrior. 6 attacks. We're going to put them all... Which is the weaker one? Here.
They're both the same.
Well, same strength, same...
Same wounds, same toughness, same save.
Toughness 5?
Yes.
Any invulns?
No invulns.
We're going to go for the man who keeps making me strike last, because he's annoying.
Yes, that is understandable.
3s to hit. Reroll 1s, because of Siving Talons. 5, and toughness 5, I imagine.
Yeah.
4s to wound. Sorry, 5s to wound, sorry. 2 wounds. Oh, I'm happy with that.
Minus?
No minuses, they're only Siving Talons.
1 failed, 1 saved. Am I within 6 inch?
I think you might be out.
I am out, so I take a wound,
Ooh.
so I'm down to 3.
Fantastic.
Interesting.
The Exocrine then will go next.
Gobble the Lone Poxwalker.
Walker, 3 attacks.
Here we go.
It hits twice,
My
thank God.
goodness, she's going to gobble him.
Freeze.
Oh!
1 wound. Oh my God, if you'd have clutched that, I swear.
He's gone. Are you consolidating with him though, or is he staying put?
He is going to move backwards a little bit like that.
Don't forget, if you consolidate, you get to go towards the closest enemy.
Oh, like I said, he will just stay then.
Yes.
Cool then. And then on to the...
Your crab boy, isn't it?
Yes, it is. 3 attacks.
Can he snip someone?
Let's hope. All 3 hit again.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
He's on one.
And 2s to wound. 2 wounds.
Okay, 4 ups. Oh, lovely. So now I get to strike
Back.
So we'll do my 2 axes. Hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 3s.
Ooh.
3 wounds at -2, I believe, for the axes.
It's gonna be 5s. 1 pass on a 5, 1 fail on a 3.
So that's just 1 damage.
And Catalyst. Nope, he's down to 2.
And then onto the swords. The Bale Swords. So here we go. Hitting on 3s. That is pretty decent. Wounding on 3s. Plague Weapon.
4.
4 at -3.
Ooh. Jesus.
Oh boy.
6s.
6s are needed. He gets
1. And then
Okay.
Field of Pains.
Catalyst. Come on now. Can you do it?
No. Gone.
Dragged down.
The Termies. Cleaning house.
Man. they're
As I
just
knew they would.
So resilient.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, at the end of the round, so end of
Yep.
the battle round, because that's it, I gain
I think you take the lead again, sir.
5 points.
Yep.
So I've got my Warlord in the middle of the board.
Yes, you do.
I don't hold that objective.
Nope.
I don't hold the objective over there, so I just gain 5 points. So that puts me on 15 to Chris's 30.
13. Because I gained none, because I had to break you with morale, kill 3 things, or obliterate 20 models, which there isn't. So, we're around to turn 4, and we'll be with you in a second. So we resume at the top of turn 4 for the Tyranids. The 2 big creatures have stayed still. We've had to move the Tyranid Warriors with the Bar Stranglers over to the side to hold an objective in Kyle's deployment, because that's one of our objectives.
Yes.
We have also rolled for the 4th turn in a row, hit them harder. Kill 3 units. I don't know how I keep rolling this. I've turned into an anime protagonist.
If it does this, you don't succeed. Just keep hitting them harder.
Expecting Goku to walk from the
To be fair, there's characters out of position. He's within 3, so you need to get rid of
Yeah.
the 10. But there's 2 out of position
That's
here,
true, that's
so it's doable.
The Warriors with the Venom Cannons have had to fall back.
Again, for the 2nd turn in a row, bless them.
But they've got to another objective.
Yeah, so, you know, it's alright.
And the Neonthrope has moved around because he has to hold sign-ups for the other 2 creatures at this point.
Yes.
So, it's going down to the psychic phase. You still have a sorcerer though in range.
I do indeed, sir. What are you casting?
Well, Onslaught's not very useful, so we're going to cast Smite first.
Okie dokie, sir.
The closest is the Terminators, so we'll see what happens.
Please do not do that.
I'll reroll the 1.
Oh, you need a good roll off
That
this.
is 8.
Is that? Oh, that's 6. I could not see it. I'm going to attempt to deny. It's 24, so I'm in range. That's equal, which is no good.
No.
I needed higher.
That's D3 then. That is 3 mortal wounds.
3 more wounds, so now feel no pains. And I sponge none, so I lose a Terminator, and a Terminator goes down to 1 wound.
Ooh.
Ow. That is
That's good. That's good for me.
horrible.
And then my last one to cast Catalyst. We're going to cast it on... I don't actually know. The Tyranids Warriors.
Yeah, that makes sense. You've got a big blob that are rocking around.
10.
Nice, goes
Cast.
off. I cannot block that, sir, so they have their feel no pain.
Yeah.
Let me move my scrambling, like my mess.
Will be. So, we'll resume on the shooting phase for you guys. So we'll be back in a second. We're going to start off with the Exocrine into the Terminators. He's going to get 12 shots because he's got moves that freeze to hit. Oh, that's a whiff.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, boy. This game does not want to end. What is
Wow.
going on?
Freeze to wound.
Okay, this is an important bit.
2 wounds at -3, damage 2, but we're down to 1.
Okay, 4 ups.
He's failed 1.
I'm going to use a CP.
You are. Fast. That's actually your last CP though.
Last CP gone again. I am down to 0.
Wow. They're refusing to die again. Like they always do. Okay. That's annoying. Stinger Salvo into them.
Yes.
The Rupture Cannon is going to go for eeny, meeny, miny. Warlord's still there, isn't he?
Yes, but the termies are stopping you from shooting him.
They are. They are. They are indeed. They're becoming quite the nuisance.
Yes, they are quite the bullet sponge of the Black Lord Terminators.
They are, really are. So we're going to have to go for the characters. I think we're going to put the Stinger Salvo into the Terminator because that might be the closest target. I'm
Yeah.
base 24. It is because it's not. And the Rupture Cannon.
Into one of the characters.
I think we're going to guess the fire twice. So I could half it and half it.
Ooh.
You know what? We're going to go for the greed. 3 each.
Nice. So what would you like to do first? The
We'll go for the Stinger Salvo.
See if you can plink
Yep, so that's
the
8
last
shots.
termy.
4s to hit.
Oh. Oh no.
We're running out of ammo.
Not like this.
4s to wound. 2 wounds at -1, so freeze.
Past them both. The Blight Lords refuse to die. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Okay, which character first?
We'll go for your.
A stinky one.
Yep. 4s to hit.
Mixed stinky.
All hits.
That's painful. Please don't do
Strap
that.
10, 2s to wound. I think it's strap 10. It is.
Ow.
All wound. -3. D6 damage.
Oh God. I saved 2.
Yep.
So
That's a 3 damage, but that's down to 2.
2. He lives on 1 wound.
On 1 wound. I am going to use.
What just happened?
I'm going to use a CP.
Oh no. Oh, it's worse! What is this game? What is going on? He survives on 2 wounds.
Wow.
Oh my God, this
And the
game.
shots into him.
Okay, here we go.
4s. 2 hits.
Oh boy.
2s to wound. 2 wounds. -3. No.
No. Okay, he's got 4 wounds, so he should really be dead.
No, he's
Yeah,
dead.
he's dead. Okay, he dies.
He gets wiped off the face of the earth at least.
Okay, that's
Oh.
a thing.
Yes, it is.
Huh.
Ha.
Don't know what to tell you.
Well, son.
Any more shooting?
It's just the Warriors, so I'll be back in a second. So, it's definitely down to desperation now. 3 attacks from the Primes Despitter into the Terminators, because if we can clear one, we've got we've got a chance.
Can shoot the Plague Surgeon then. Ooh.
2 hits.
2 hits, okay, okay.
4s to wound. Guess both.
Okay, -1.
1.
Pass 1, fail 1, so it comes down to a 6 up.
Kyle with a 6+. Oh, yes.
So close. So, he
So.
is removed.
And now the Tyranids Warriors open up on your Warlord.
Yes, the Plague Surgeon's about to get death spat at a lot.
So the Bar of Stranglers first.
Oh boy.
3d6. Ah, not bad. 9.
Oh goodness.
It's going down, boys.
Freeze to hit and freeze to wound. Oh, sorry, freeze to hit, sorry.
Yes.
Force to wound, because you are tough as 4.
I am indeed.
That is still good at a 3 at -1.
So 4-ups. Pass them all. So it begins. Okay.
And then we'll be back with the Death Spitters in a second.
Over to
The
you,
Death
sir.
Spitters then.
Ooh, okay.
Freeze to hit.
Into the Plague Surgeon. Oh, Chris, that's a few dropped.
There's a few dropped.
But it's still looking good.
Force to wound.
Yes. Please, you need a big roll here, Chris.
Big roll. Come on, lads. That's a good roll.
Okay, talk to me. What's the damage?
We've got 8 on there, Goose.
Ooh.
At -1.
2, 4, 6. I had 7 dice. I was close. Okay. -1, 4-ups.
Oh.
Holy moly! It's down. He's got 4 wounds. It's down to the 3-ups.
To free it?
3-ups. I bloody wish. 6-ups.
No.
Oh, he dies.
Die to the blaze of glory.
No, it was
Whew.
anticlimactic. So he's done. Any more shooting?
That is all my shooting.
Any charges?
No.
Is
No.
over
no,
to
no.
me?
Your turn, sir.
What a weird game. Over to me.
What a weird game.
So, end of my movement, I've wrapped my brain. I've got a plan. So the Plague Burst Crawler, I've got 1 CP, because it's a new turn.
Yep.
So with the 1 CP in the shooting phase, I can put him back to full wounds, and he's hopefully going to blow away the Rippers, freeing up that objective.
Oh, Rippers.
Termes and the Goo are hopefully going to get rid of the Warriors,
Yep.
which then frees up that objective, which then means that if I get rid of both of those, Chris will be denied 5 or 8 points.
Yeah,
or something
it's
mental.
close.
It's huge. So, we're going to go straight into the shooting. Okay? So, Goo Man, D6 shots.
4.
Thought I keep it. I'm not re-rolling that. I'm not even
Yeah.
going to risk it. So, it's automatically hits. What's the range of my contagion? Because it's turn 4. I think it's like 9.
9.
So, I think you're in.
Think I'm in, yeah.
Which means, what? You'd be toughness 3, wouldn't you?
Toughness 3.
So I'd be winning on 2s, because it's strength 7.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's 9-inch.
What's the rend of it, though?
-2.
Ah, so I can still get the full save at least.
So 2s, and it is, there we go, yeah.
Yeah. So freeze.
Freeze.
Drop 2.
So that's 2 damage apiece.
So 1 is dead. The 1 is down to 2 wounds. Oh.
How many wounds are they?
3 each.
It's 2 damage. Wounds don't spell.
Yeah, so the first, so 1 was on 1 wound. Oh, yeah, so he's down to 1. So he's down to 1, yeah, sorry.
Ooh, don't like it.
Oh, it's so close.
I don't like that at all. Okay.
Termes.
Termes, I've got the Storm Bolters, they can't rapid. Oh, they can rapid fire, because the Termes.
Yeah.
8 shots into the lone warrior on 1 wound. Freeze.
Oh.
Okay, come on now. Come on now.
Oh.
Wounds twice. Oh, that's so sad.
Saves them both.
Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. I don't have anything else. I've got him.
Yeah.
So I can see his ass. So I have to shoot. Oh, what I'd have to do is shoot him with a slugger.
Yep.
And then the mortar and the entropy cannons go into the rippers.
Oh.
So that's what. So we'll do the slugger.
Here we go.
In on freeze, spending the CP,
CP.
for unclean machine spirit.
Oh.
I've wounded once. I've wounded. No!
Yes.
I'm gonna have to. Oh no! Ah!
Galvatron lives.
Okay. Mortar into the rippers.
3.
Hits 3 times.
God.
2s.
2s.
And it is a plague weapon, so re-rolling. Oh wow! So 2 wounds at -2.
No save.
One's blown up because it's 2 damage. Doesn't spill over.
Oh, it's got 1 wound left. They got 3 wounds each.
It's 2 damage. So they're 2 went.
2. Yeah, it's 2. Apologies.
No worries, sir. Entropy cannons. 2 hits on 2s. Plague weapon.
My God, you're throwing this.
Yeah, and they're -4.
Oh, they're dead.
3+3, so you have wiped them.
You had to use that against the Rippers. How mean are you?
I'm feeling very mean. Oh God, I don't know what to do. Okay, so you still hold 2 objectives.
I do.
I need to hold objective 2 to get 2 points.
You can't charge me because if you come off that objective, you're doomed.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
let me think about. We'll take a break.
Yep.
Just so I can work out the pointage, and then we'll be back. Okay, so me and Chris have had a little chat. If
I don't charge in there and I don't kill him, Chris will go 6 points ahead. If I do charge in there and kill him, Chris will only be 3 points ahead, which is huge. So I'm going to have to charge. So if I don't pull this off, it's game.
Oh, the game goes on.
Okay, so that goes in. I'll do his attacks now. So I've hit you all the times. I'm wounding you on freeze.
Yep.
3 wounds.
No rend, isn't it?
No rend because you've got your thing.
4+.
Come on now.
Dead.
Wow!
Dead as dodos.
What is happening?
We will join you at the top of turn 5 to see where this goes. Top of turn 5. I didn't roll hit them harder again. We've got some interesting ones though. Try and take down a character with a monster, which is
Hello.
right there.
Yes.
Hold objective 1, which is not going to happen.
Yeah.
And make sure I'm not moved off an objective in Kyle's territory. So that one there.
This game hinges on him killing him. If he kills him, I'm calling it. You've won it.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start with that?
No, I want to start with Psychic Phase. Good, because this may...
Oh, yeah, good point. Sorry, I forgot you got your little brain bug.
First off, smite into the Terminators. 10. Ah, so
It's
close.
D3 to them. I
Yep.
can't stop you. 1, so they take a wound on him.
And we'll try and cast Catalyst on... What's going to be most useful? Definitely Warriors, because it's going to have to be.
Yep, that goes off.
10. What? I need these later, lads. I need these later, not now.
Oh, boy.
Back down to the shooting, then.
Okay.
For all the marbles.
Here we go.
12 shots.
This to win the game. No pressure, Chris.
Nope. Mate, I know you did it wrong last time. Come on. You've got the best gun in the world. Come on. You can do it. Freeze to hit. It's not bad. It's not good. Strength 7, freeze to wound.
Oh, boy. I'm in danger.
I believe the render's -3. I'm going to have to check the codex very quickly.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll let you find out, and then I'll roll.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's -3, I've got 6 saves to make, and I'm not going to make them.
We shall see. All or nothing. -3, 2 damage apiece.
So Chris has checked. It is -3, so I have to pass 6 for the game for Chris. It is game, sir.
Game.
Well played.
Well played to you, sir.
We will
that
be.
was close.
That was mental. We will be back with the wrap up.
So there we go. We are sat down for the post-game wrap-up. That is our first game with the new beta Maelstrom rules. That was bonkers.
That was crazy. Absolutely.
It was so bizarre. Like we said halfway through the game, if we were actually playing the regular 9th edition mission, I would be getting hammered.
Yeah.
Because you would have been ahead on the primary by so much because you just held all the objectives. I got rinsed. Like the first 2 turns were carnage.
Yeah. But like that turn 4 when like Exatron just completely fluffed the high tower.
Yeah.
No.
He just stopped, then he got
stopped.
put down.
Yeah.
MVP for me, Black Lord Termies.
They were a pain. I've tried to avoid them as much as possible.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
Because
I knew they would hold me up.
Yeah.
But then I forgot you can then make me strike last as well, and it just turned into a massive grind.
Either them or the Poxwalkers.
Oh.
They did so much work for 200 points.
Well, not say the first unit, because that was an intentional target. I knew I had to clear 1 unit,
Yeah.
because they were going to help me up.
But that second unit, when I got the charge, the mortal woundage is unreal. And
They
then
just wiped it out.
bringing them back.
Yeah.
So good.
I mean, the Bone Swords have 18 wounds in that unit.
I just chipped it, mortal wounds.
You killed most of it off. I mean, if that had been a Marine squad of intercessors of 5s, it's dead in one go.
Yeah.
If it's honor guard or anything from that sort.
Yeah, dragging them
Gone.
down.
Yeah.
So good. I love that stratagem.
It's a
I got
good
really lucky though that I rolled. I mean, it's me. I rolled so many 6s, and I rolled like the times that I rolled a 1 because I did that many mortal wounds. It dragged that many warriors down. It didn't matter.
You and your 6s. You rolled a lot of 6s, but then you didn't roll any 3 or 4s.
Yeah, that's how I play. Like I play orcs. It's great. As we saw.
as we
As we
saw.
saw. It's great, but like I can't pass power armor.
No.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, Maelstrom is fun. I like that. There's a lot of admin at the moment, which is the only downside because it's in the magazine. There's not cards, but how it's set out now,
I like how it's set
where
up.
you pick at the beginning 3 different objective like types,
Yeah.
and then you roll on them tables as you're playing. I really like how they've done that. It makes it a lot more balanced. It's still random,
Yeah.
but it's more balanced. You've got the stratagems that you can use to hold on to an objective, to tweak your dice roll to get an objective you want. So there's the fun rules, like we did the double points, and obviously you pick something that your opponent can't do, but you might get a turn where your opponent can do everything, and you're just like, oh god. And then there's other ones where, like, there was one where because you held more objectives or you had more points.
Yeah.
In fact, I had more points, so I was in front for most of the game. You get a 4th objective.
Really? That's
Yes,
pretty
there's
cool.
like one that's got like a catch-up mechanic. So,
I like that.
What did you think of it?
I always enjoyed Maelstrom, even back in the old editions. It is a better way of having the randomised, because also we used to have the cards, and if you picked out cards which didn't help you, like, oh, take down 3 flyers. Tau Psychic. Yeah, they did things later on to adjust that.
Yeah.
But it's still like, I'm not doing that, it's not working. And a lot of that was, hold objective 1, hold objective 2, take.
Yeah.
This is a bit more different, where it's saying like, oh, here's your deployment zone, but here's your tactical zone.
Yeah.
It makes it a little bit more interesting.
Definitely.
But yeah, definitely recommend Maelstrom when it's out. We'll be putting some feedback to Games Workshop, and hopefully they'll get that back into card form, because that will make it so much easier for the admin.
Yes, definitely. That is the only downside, is admin, and obviously it's not something that they can fix currently, because that's just the format that it's in. But I honestly am so glad that they're putting like new game modes and stuff in the White Dwarf.
I love it.
It's that's what I want the White Dwarf to do. I want it to have new game modes, new rules, stuff like that. So that's really exciting. That was a really good game, and it went not the way I expected.
No, I expected it to be over by turn 1 or 2. Well, not turn 1, but turn 2, 3 for either of us.
Yeah.
And
like end of my turn 2, I'm thinking end of turn 3, I'm toast.
Yeah.
And then we got to turn 5. Like, it's crazy. But then that's because I had everything else disintegrated, and the Blight Lords were just stood there like, whatever.
What's going on? I could have spent another turn trying to chip through them. Like, we did see if I could put through the hauler at the end after we've cut thing, and I did. But I don't even think I've got to take out those termites. I think I'd have needed another turn after that to chip through them.
Get through them. They're just so
toughness 5, minus 1 damage, but a 4+ invulnerable.
And they've got a funky wound number because it's free. Yeah. And then the -1 damage, so your damage 2s drop to damage 1, and then you're going to use waste anti-tank on them. Yeah. But then you've got anti-tank that are like D6 damage, so then you're minusing 1 off, as we saw. So yeah, they're very janky to play against.
They're very hard to play against, because most of your big anti-infantry weapons, like say, are 2s.
Yeah.
Maybe you get the 3s. Like, I have a couple of 3s for the claws of the Tyrant guard. Down to 2s. More attacks into them. Still shrugging them off.
They're just so survivable. And the fact that they get the 4-up save, the 4-up invulnerable without having to have a storm shield.
Yeah.
So good. So good. But that was a really good game.
That was a fun game.
Really enjoyed that. Thank you as always for watching. Hopefully the quality on this video was a little bit better than the last video, because we're having to use a different camera, so we're still tweaking the settings and stuff, so just bear with us while we do that. But as always, thank you so much for the support. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.